like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Shuck it, ducky. Look at who here. Hold on. I got all y'all muted because y'all wouldn't be quiet while I was starting the show. So let me unmute it. Oh, they already muted. Sandra is muted for some reason. I have no idea why. Let me unmute you now. Unmute yourself 1 second, Sandra.
Hello.
Okay. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Living. Everybody living. Sean, you looking mighty spiffy there, boy. You out doing Renard. If I knew you were gonna do that, I'd have put on a suit myself. You're gonna have cozy over there, boy. Thinking about you got to see you with that suit on, boy. Lord have mercy. You see,
just the sport, my brother.
I just got in here, Chandra and Natalie. Look, I just got in here.
Yeah, and they beating up on you already. Immediately.
And look at that. I'm just saying, Sean got the suit coat on. He looking he looking marriage. He looking a hubby looking like.
No.
Yeah, he looking hubby.
He don't want me. He could have had me already, but he don't want me.
Oh man, he could have had Sean. Bernard, when you coming down next week, we're gonna take Sean to eat some wings, okay?
Yeah, eat some. Eat some wings.
Sean, you got an appointment with me and Bernard. Excuse me. You got an appointment with me and Bernard, okay?
I hear you, bro.
Okay, we're gonna eat some wings. And we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out why you running from Cozy.
Yeah. Why he just running?
I'm a soldier, y'all. Y'all better understand. I don't run for nothing.
Okay. Y'all all right tonight? All of y'all?
I don't know.
Yep.
Hey. Cozy crazy as hell, so I can't understand why you running from her.
Cozy what?
You nice.
Well, we were going. Sandra, you've been missing for about 2 weeks. Who we got missing? We got Robert, Charlie Brown, and Tiffany.
I apologize, people, but I've had death in my family, and I just had to refocus my mind to my personal. But I'm back.
Welcome back.
We got a whole lot tonight, y'all. Y'all saw it. I don't even know whether we're gonna be able to get to it. Y'all, we're gonna try to keep it as short as possible. Not,
I'm gonna mute myself then.
Say what you gotta say.
And I might as well leave.
Say what you're gonna say and keep moving to the next man, the next woman, and we're gonna keep it moving. All right. We got about a little over 500 some people looking at us right now. So y'all keep it live, huh? We're gonna get on in it. Charlie Brown say a prayer for us. Y'all know he a minister. He's an evangelist.
Oh, he joined that group.
Charlie is an evangelist. He's an evangelist. You see him here? He looking.
Bernard said she.
Charlie is out there winning souls for Christ.
Charlie, he looking slimmer. Look at that. Evangelist. So we go help. Just say a prayer for us, Charlie, that we can make it through the night. And we go from there. We're gonna do some life hacks. Y'all look at these life hacks now. Don't tune away because these are some things that you be saying, wow, they did. That's how you do that. Let's look at these life hacks.
Okay. The box is still in the cooler. We gonna do it this way. Put the ice over top of the boxes. All right. You can't judge nobody until you see the final result, right? Because I ain't judging. I know you got something different. Okay. I knew you had something up your sleeve. Okay, you got the cheese grater in your hand with the Ziploc bag at the bottom. Oh yeah, this something crazy. Ain't no way. I'm out. I was today years old when I found this out. What you found out about the Capri Suns? I'm trying to see ya. Nah, that's not how you open the Capri Suns. Who lied to us? Do you know what this hole is for? Nah, I thought it just came with the sink. A little extra. Hold on. Wait, that's what it's for. To put the soap there? We got another life hack, y'all. We're going to start off with the chip hack. Okay, let's see where we're going to go with this one, y'all. Push it from the box. Wait, so I don't got to stick my hand all the way in the bag to get the chips out? I could just do this? I can't believe it. Okay, let's see what we got here, y'all. Oh, hold on. Wait. Think about it. This joint will be perfect for nursing home, home health aid. This joint nice and portable. I'm saying, even for your grandma, she can't move. You got this too. So all this time, we could have fixed the zippers off our coats with a fork from the kitchen. You forget to defrost the chicken. It's a kid right now getting a butt whooping because he forgot to take that chicken out the freezer. And you telling me all we had to do is put a pot on top? Stop throwing your black jeans out. Oh, nah, we getting a lint brush and going to try to make it do what it do. Oh, hold on. But what's this do right here, though? It make him look brand new. It turns out that the correct way to stop the bleeding is this way. So we ain't even using the Band-Aids right, y'all. I mean, I put it on. It worked for me. Wait, hold on. What's this? I ain't never tried this. Just learned this. Okay, what we doing with the tie, though? Now, I know we ain't tying the tie. So you don't got to put it around your neck. And all this time I've been doing that. And this way easy? Hold on now. So we getting rid of roaches in 2 hours? Usually when the exterminators come drop the bombs in 2 hours, though? Oh, all right. That stuff gotta work. At first, I thought it was like, I thought it was like dog food or something. I'm like, what, you about to cook the roach something to eat? That's roach food? You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, it come in the same bag as dog food. But, yeah. We definitely need this right here. Oh, he crawling out. You better go get him. Bruh. Get back in there. Yeah. Use this. Get rid of them roaches. These things is evolving. Sleep on those car hacks, man. Hold on. Wait. I'm kind of confused right now. Because I'm trying to figure out, is this the actual car seat of that car? Or is it something she bought that does this? That turned it into a car seat for a baby? I've never seen anyone else do this. Let me see if I've seen people do this. Open a bag, definitely seen them do this. Pour it in a container, definitely seen them do that. Nah, my bad. I spoke too soon. Because most people don't put the bag in there with the cereal. But I get it. Most people like, why not leave it in the box? Because this way better. It's going to preserve the cereal, help it last longer. Everybody don't eat a whole box of cereal in 30 minutes like y'all. All right? Do you ever wonder where your socks go? Yeah. Got me in the house blaming everybody for stealing the socks. And you telling me the socks was in here the whole time? I just want to know why it only leave me with left socks. I can't get a left and a right? Not once? I'm never folding my towels the same ever again. Hold on. When you just did that little flip thing, I thought to myself like, yeah, you a little bit too advanced for me, because I'm a basic towel folding type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Throw that joint on the hanger, one fold, put it up. You too advanced. She got the DIY paper towel holder. And let me tell you, when people get creative, they make good things happen. So we got the tension rod, so it's going to be cheap to make, it's going to be fast to build, and it's going to be easy to build. What more than you need?
Life hacks, y'all. Life hacks, especially the one with the socks. You never know that those socks are still in the dryer. And you wondering whether the ghost or a Martian or an alien came and took your socks. All my life. You wonder where the socks at. Sometimes you'll find it in the sleeve of a shirt.
I want you to get back over here and find my damn dog.
Oh, Sandra, you are online.
Let's go back. Let's go back to Sonya. Let's go back. Let's go back to her.
Hey, but I'll be live camera. There ain't gonna be no first 24 because you're gonna have the video right there.
Right there, that's it.
What y'all think about the life hacks? Anybody got anything about the life hacks? Any of them impressed y'all?
The tension rod.
The tension rods.
You need to send that to us.
The tension rods wasn't that impressive. To me, all those it was a bunch of them, especially putting the four cases of soda. Open the bottom of them, put the 4 cases of soda, and then pull the ice in.
That's
You know how you always trying to put the sodas in, and you ain't never got enough room. Put the sodas in first, then put the ice, and then take the cottons out. I got to try that this summer.
Yeah,
got to try it.
I like the cereal, so I'm gonna do my cereal like that.
Yeah, that was a neat one also.
Yeah,
that was a neat
I never thought it like that.
Yeah, and you might want to do the socks one too, because I saw you with those mismatched socks on one time too. But now,
you did.
You talking about you did it on purpose?
That's the style. That's the style. you know I'm different. I'm different. That's the style.
Yeah, you are.
Definitely different.
Yeah, you are. Okay. I'm in my whole little world, boy.
Yes. All right. Nobody else got nothing on the life hacks. Hey, okay. All right. Just move
I couldn't see the one.
Hey, can you send that to us?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
I was
asking if you can send it to us.
I was trying to see the one where they did the zipper with the fork, but they did that one so fast I couldn't.
Right.
Yeah. But I heard that one before about the zipper and the fork. Put the fork, and it'll go right on to the zipper. I heard that one before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on.
Put ginger in your throat. No one needs to go to the hospital or spend money on expensive medicines because the Chinese discovered this technique with a simple home remedy. See that piece of ginger? It can help relieve inflammation and sore throat. This is a well-kept secret that should be present in every home. Let's start with the recipe. All you need is a piece of ginger and Vicks VapoRub. First, cut a piece of ginger. Ginger is known for its soothing properties on the throat due to its antibiotic action, very useful when the throat is inflamed. In addition, ginger contains several vitamins that help strengthen the immune system. A piece of ginger of this size. Take a fork and stick it in the ginger like I'm doing. Then heat the ginger until it softens a little. This will help release its medicinal properties and make it easier to apply to the throat. This technique is widely used in Eastern medicine to reduce pain and improve throat inflammation, relieving symptoms such as itching, inflammation, redness, dry cough, difficulty swallowing, and bad breath. After preparing the ginger, apply a little Vicks VapoRub on top. Then, place the steamed ginger directly on your neck and cover the area with a cloth. Let the compound act for at least an hour. The result is impressive. You will feel relief immediately after application. Now 5 reasons why you should use ginger every day and a pain reliever. It has natural analgesic properties and can help relieve pain. It helps with the absorption of nutrients. If you want to improve your physical condition, ginger can help your body better absorb the nutrients and supplements it needs for a healthier life. It eliminates nausea. A little ginger can be effective in combating nausea and intestinal discomfort. Sinusitis treatment. Ginger root helps clear the sinuses, being a great natural ally in the fight against sinusitis. It helps you lose weight. Ginger can help reduce fat buildup, which is why it is a common ingredient in detox products. And let me know if you use ginger in your home. God bless.
Excellent.
So y'all need to start using ginger.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
drink ginger tea every day.
if you don't have to go to, you don't have to go to the CVS. You don't have to go to CVS or Walgreens. The same thing they're using those pills they're giving you. The ginger will do the same, and you got it right there. You ain't got to get out and go spend no gas, time, and money. Buy you some ginger.
Yeah.
Sean should know that. He from South Carolina, Bernard, with that kind of root stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, before
I'm a big fan of garlic, and I do garlic, onions. Onions is a big anti-inflammatory. I mean, big antiseptic. You know, it's like ginger is good, but garlic good for the heart, good for the circular system. It's a lot of stuff out there that they got. Pickles, even pickles, the simple pickle can do you better than like 4 different drugs out there. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
So we need to be eating some garlic and pickles, Bernard.
Yeah, garlic. You put garlic. Yeah, I put garlic in all my food. But before it was Viagra, it was ginseng. For real. Before Viagra came, it was ginseng. Y'all know.
Ginseng was before Viagra, but Viagra, the active ingredient in Viagra actually come from the watermelon seed.
Yeah.
So
A lot of people don't know that the active ingredient in Viagra comes actually from the watermelon seed.
Yeah. So eat some watermelon.
So we throw a lot of,
do you just as good.
We throw a lot of potency away when we eating the watermelon and throwing the seeds away.
Right, exactly.
We need to harvest the seeds and hold it out the wild because the Viagra company will be calling us.
The whole thing, the green. A lot of us don't eat the rind, but the rind holds a lot too.
That's where the nutrients are.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like you and Cozy are very compatible, Sean.
Yeah, they're on the same page. They're on the same page.
Cozy can see it. Sean can't.
Yeah.
Sean doesn't like this kind of talk, so I'm trying to be respectful. He doesn't like this.
Look where they sitting at. Look where they sitting at, right down to the bottom.
Yeah. Reach over and grab him, Cozy.
I know it.
Give me some sugar.
Hey.
Cozy for understanding.
Oh yes, no doubt. I always try to respect boundaries.
When? Shit, not on the Rabble.
Well, I don't give a shit about yours, so that's different.
We ain't expecting no boundary. Not on this show. Come on. Hey, June, she talking about, we expecting the boundary. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
What's up? What's next?
Joke of the week.
We support. We little kids or Mom a lot of times wouldn't have nothing to cook for supper, and she'd set us all down at the table and read the recipe to us. We had a little brother that was hard of hearing. He almost starved to death. We were supporting, we little kids, and somebody pull up in the driveway, Pap make us take turns running out in the yard barking because we couldn't afford a dog. Go to our aunt's house, we'd eat the fruit off the wallpaper. We was poor and hungry. She'd line us all up, feed us breakfast, feed us cereal, and make us eat it with a fork so we could pass the milk down to the next one.
I love those brothers. I love them.
Say he was so poor.
Oh my
He
God.
cereal with a fork. You can pass the milk down to the next person.
What about the brother that was hard of hearing? He
Yeah,
didn't starve to death.
He didn't. He starved to death.
Good.
So poor that Mama had to ring.
Now
the
that's
recipe.
poor. That's poor.
Oh boy, I tell you, there'll be some funny people out there, some real funny. Y'all stand by for a second. For a second, we'll be right back.
Hello, world. We're here, serving Savannah, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Brooklyn, Houston, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and the world. The best music all the time. The greatest songs ever made, every time. Tune in to Hot 2100 Savannah and get a taste for your ears. Hot 2100 Savannah, serving Savannah and the world.
All right. We're back. We ain't got time to play 2 or 3 of them tonight. There's a lot of stuff we got to cover. There's a lot of stuff. Anybody been that poor? We're so poor.
Nah.
I remember being so poor we had to go to the outhouse. Y'all ain't that old. Any of y'all that old?
Oh no.
But
I've been in the outhouse before. First time I
okay.
saw a black widow spider.
Okay, I know it's a. But now you right there with me now. So y'all had running water, but you ain't never went that. See, my people from Allendale, South Carolina.
Yeah, all of them from
Allendale. I went to Allendale to visit my old. I just had an uncle that passed 2 years ago. He was 100 years old. My grandmother's brother, the Maynards out of Allendale, South Carolina. That's my family. But I used to go there, man. I remember we was in Bernard. I remember we was picking watermelons. We'll go there and pick watermelons out of her brother's. He had this big, all this land out in, I hope we still got it out in South Carolina. Watermelons, peaches, pecans, everything that you want, plums, everything. Back in the day, we'll bring it back, and my grandma would have a station wagon. We'd sell it. I write about it in my book. And we were walking. The kids were walking out of the field one day, and we didn't know it, but there was a rattlesnake right by us. A rattlesnake. And my Uncle Bill, he was standing on the porch and he shot the damn rattlesnake while we said, we wondered what he was trying to kill one of us, you know. We didn't know. We didn't. He killed the rattlesnake right on the side of us.
Wow.
That's some country living right there.
Yeah.
Very venomous. Very venomous.
When we was going to Allendale, it made us, when we got back to Savannah, it made us appreciate what we have in Savannah. Because that's where most of everybody in Savannah lived in Allendale. That's where my mama, grandmama, aunt, all of them. And trust me, growing up, small, we go to Allendale, man, we used to cry to come back home.
Yeah, we killed some Browns out of there. My uncle was the mayor of Guilford, South Carolina.
Yeah, that was my granddaddy.
Yeah, we were kindling some Browns out of Guilford and Allendale also. So you might be my cousin and we don't even know it,
Yeah. We cousin. We brother cousin. Yeah.
Well, we closer than that. We brothers. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Hot 2100 Savannah. Hot 2100 Savannah. We take it over. We're taking over.
Y'all was
most
vibing.
definitely.
I drove to Jackson, Mississippi last Friday, and I'm telling you, the people in the car with me was like, "What station is that? What station is that?" I said, "Oh, that's the station that I sent y'all the app to probably about 4 months ago. It ain't nobody, but they liked it so much till all of them downloaded, like while we were on the road." Awesome. I'm still trying to figure out my what is it? My dot, putting the app on my
and I'm glad you said that the Amazon Alexa is down because we had a glitch in the system. So when they found the glitch on our end, well, the people who supply us through Amazon, they found it, and so they had to resubmit our application to Amazon for Alexa. And so it's down until probably tomorrow or Friday because it got to go through a process. Because it's new. I don't know why they couldn't just say, okay, well, they're already here. It was just a word that was that we didn't put a dash in between Hot 2100 Savannah. We had it running together, and they said we couldn't do that. So it's down until Friday. If anybody out there and you got Alexa, I know Mr. Thornton has called me because I brought him on the Alexa and put it in the house, and he said he's 91 years old. Say he's missing his wife after he hearing that music.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a vibe now. It is definitely a vibe.
It's down on Alexa though.
Yeah. It's on Alexa.
It's only down on Alexa.
Right. It's only down on Alexa.
That's what I'm saying. You can still hear it through the app and all that. You can't even
Anywhere else on my phone right here. I was listening to it before we came live.
I watched my RV through it today.
Yeah, you can hear it everywhere except for Alexa until probably Thursday or Friday. They should have it fixed.
Alexa need to get her crap together then.
Yeah. You ask Alexa that and don't say nothing back. And then I asked Alexa at the office. I got Alexa at the office and I asked Alexa to play enable Hot 2100 Savannah. Say, I don't know whether I can help you with that.
Mm-hmm.
Why you can't help?
You mad about them Tesla stocks? She mad about them Tesla stocks.
Yeah. So
they going down like the Titanic, boy.
Yeah. They need that's a good thing. This is interesting. I know Cozy and who those the three women on here are very conscious of this next video.
In 1896, he published a book called Race, Tendencies, and Traits of the American Negro, in which he lays out all the numbers, and then he concludes that if we simply avoided allowing Black people to have any access to health care, that within 2 or 3 generations, the whole race would die out, and that would solve the race problem in America. When Teddy Roosevelt, 1912, proposed a national health care system, people said no because Black people will get it. When Franklin Roosevelt proposed a national health care system, it was the same thing. We don't want Black people to get it. When Truman tried it in 1947, same thing. Don't want Black people to get it. We have to figure out a way to keep Black people from using Medicare. And the way that they came up with was to have a 20% a gap in Medicare, so that you had to pay 20% of your doctor's bill and your hospital bill, and that would discourage poor Black people from showing up at the hospitals. Nearly 100% of the reason why the United States is the only country in the world that doesn't define healthcare as a right is because of racism.
Ain't that something?
I believe it.
No, ain't no question. That's why you got a copay now. That's why you have copays. and they followed these insurance companies followed the Medicare and Medicare with the copay, the 20% copay. You always got a 20% copay. They get that from that. What? Because if you pay insurance, why the hell you got to pay a copay? If you pay insurance for a car, why do you have to pay a damn, excuse my French, deductible?
Yeah.
What? I'm paying you already. Why I got to pay a damn deductible with it?
Insurance is the biggest
rip-off
that you could ever have, because if you ever decide that, hey, you know, I'm going to use the insurance, then they're going to go up. You know, I just had it happen to me, and it wasn't even my fault.
It's crazy, Sandra. We had a hurricane. We had 2 hurricanes back to back. I had damage here at the house on the roof. They refused to pay for everybody out here. These people still got tarps on their houses out here because the insurance companies are failing to pay. I would have one on mine if I couldn't afford to pay for a new roof. I paid for the roof myself. So it's got to be something that's being done that can be done to make these insurance companies come in to check, because they're not paying. And the crazy part was I canceled them. I told them I was canceling them the first of the year. It was like September. I said, first of the year, I can't use y'all. Well, December, I said, I can't use y'all no more. They canceled me because I told them that. I swear, they canceled me 2 weeks later because I told them I was canceling them. And then guess what? Guess who I still got? I still got Allstate. I still got them. Guess why? I shopped around for insurance. And they canceled me, but I end up getting Allstate right back because it was cheaper than all the rest of them if I bundled everything. And I tried to do it with State Farm, it wasn't cheaper. I tried to do it with Progressive, wasn't cheaper. Geico, all that. But Allstate, who canceled me, took me back because I bundled. Ain't that something? But they still ain't paid, so I'm trying to get all these people together so we can do a class action lawsuit, because it wasn't no, what the name of that thing they call? A cyclone. They said it was a cyclone, so they don't have to pay.
Wow.
Cyclone came through it. If it was a cyclone came through here, we would all be tore up. It was just a hurricane with high winds. You know, but anyway,
USAA.
I vented.
They're the best insurance company in the world. USAA.
Well,
USAA.
I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I heard that.
literally,
my next door neighbor, everything that happens, he called them and they fix it immediately. But y'all bet.
If my lights go off for 3 hours, I get $500.
That's why you was in the back.
Yeah. Turn your lights off there.
No, I mean, if the power go out for more than 3 hours, they send me recovery food and all that other stuff. And that's like they'll call me and tell me, hey, we see you got bad weather coming up. Just in case they cut off all your electricity and power and all that, just know, borrow somebody's phone. We're waiting for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's better than I mean, I don't know what's going to happen now that they're trying to do away with FEMA. You know.
Yeah.
FEMA, they're getting away with everything. Next week,
what did FEMA do last week? I mean, not last week. What did FEMA do this last go round?
Well, I don't know what they did for
3
y'all.
go rounds.
I don't know what they did for y'all, but FEMA sent me $750, and they paid anything that my insurance would not pay. They paid for it.
You got good FEMA.
My garage.
I canceled my trip.
My garage door had been messed up. The insurance company said they wasn't gonna pay, and I had a leak on my roof. They said they wasn't gonna pay it. And
why did your insurance company say they wouldn't pay it though?
Because they're saying it's a cyclone.
Yeah. It was some excuse that they used. It was
an act of God is an act of God, isn't it?
But they only pay for certain acts of God. That's captured within your policy. But all I had to do is send the letter to where the insurance company said we're not paying for it. I sent that to FEMA, and FEMA, they had already done a assessment and everything, and they sent me a check. Yes. So
Texas,
I'm not
though.
sure what y'all doing.
Texas, though, right?
Texas, even if I was in Georgia, my mother got when what was that? Hurricane Michael or something like that came through. My mother got a whole new roof through FEMA, whole new. So I think that it's just the people not going through the process,
Right.
or listening to right-wing news saying that FEMA is not paying, but FEMA does pay. They do pay.
FEMA paid you, they didn't pay us. We need to find out what FEMA you got, because we need that same FEMA.
For real.
Up next, here's something on Trump, y'all.
The Egyptians refused to acknowledge who God was. And so they followed Pharaoh because they thought Pharaoh would only hurt the Israelites. So they followed him into the Red Sea after us, only to find out that the Red Sea closed on them. And they had to learn the hard way that following Pharaoh didn't just affect us, it affected them. They had to find out their health care got cut back. They had to find out their taxes were going up. They had to find out DEI didn't mean fire black folk, it meant fire some of y'all. They had to find out that they paid the price for following
FAFO. FAFO.
Papa.
Yeah.
Boy. Go ahead, Bernard. Go ahead, son. Let Bernard go before.
Nah. You know what? It is crazy, but you don't realize he thinking that they hurting us, but it hurting everybody, hurting your people, it hurting everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple people like got fired yesterday, and they gave them an excuse saying that they was late to work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was young people. And to be honest, man, our ass need to wake up. Because everything is direct. We need to wake up. We need to stop fighting with each other. We need to wake up, man, because this thing is crazy. And it is what it is. I ain't going about who voted this or whatever. The food already in there. So we got to find a way to wake up, because it's affecting our kids. It is. And it's three, I call them my daughters. And all three of them got let go yesterday. I had to go drink and went to sleep. Because I know me, I love to put hands on your ass. And I was going to walk there. I was like, okay, let me just go there. But at the end of the day, we need to start sugarcoating stuff and really and truly tell it like it is, man. I'm tired of people getting on, I'm just tired of it. If you're afraid to say what you got to say, then at the end of the day, go to sleep.
What's up, Chandra?
Blacko.
What's up, Chandra?
Well, I don't think that it's bothering us as a tribe as much as it's bothering others, because we have been 400 years oppressed in this country. Things have never been fair for us. We've always gone to our jobs under the auspice of we can get fired at any minute. But now that we are welcoming other people into what the journey feels like to be Black in America or disenfranchised in America, because never have I seen in America white men and white women and others, the Chinese, everybody is on edge right now. But we suffer from PTSD. So I'm not on edge. I've been on edge. I've been on edge every day of my life, walking around Black in America.
That's right.
Trying to work Black in America.
That's right.
So I welcome everybody now that's FOing, especially the ones that thought it was a good thing not to vote, thought it was a good thing to vote for this person that occupies, you know. Now they're finding out. And they thought that the hurt was just going to come for everybody else.
All right. Next.
Robert had
Imagine. Oh, who?
Robert.
Oh shit! What's your name? Sean. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Shit. Hold on.
All right. Imagine being a cow that could read Longhorn Steakhouse menu. Okay? Imagine being a cow that can eat, that can read Longhorn Steakhouse menu. All right? Now, they already told us Project 2025, right? They already told us what's going to happen. Why in the hell are we getting in the back of the truck and letting them drive us there? That's my question. We already effed around. We're finding out now. But why we got to find out if we already know what the path ahead is? Our job now is to derail that train, correct? Derail it. How we derail Project 2025. That's what we need to be finding out. How we going to derail Project 2025? How we going to make sure that doesn't come into fruition? You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I feel like the only reason why Donald Trump is in office right now is because they needed a bad guy. All of this stuff that's happening now was going to happen. They needed the government needed to slim down. Everybody knew the best job in the world, the most secure job in the world was a government job. The housing market knew it. That's why around all these posts, all the houses, $300,000. You can count on your hands probably 10 people that makes $300,000 that's willing to move into one of them doggone houses. So what are people gonna come at to fill them? The money got to come from somewhere. The people got to come from somewhere. The housing market took us and sat back and said, "Hey, 300,000, we'll get it. We'll get it. Houses ain't going down."
Next.
I don't. Oh, go ahead, Cozy.
You on mute,
You're
Cozy?
muted.
You, Natalie.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't have the energy to derail the train. The train is gonna derail itself. At this point, I know we always said, and we're still outspoken, unapologetic, and real, but we also are unbothered. Because us as a people, and I hate to say it like this, we don't have the ability to derail that train because we are not together. We do not pool our economic power. We don't pull our labor power. Understand that if everyone working in hospitality decided to not show up St. Patrick's Day weekend in Savannah, Georgia, them pilgrims would lose their ever-loving mind. We have the ability.
Them Indians that run the hotels, they're going to do the work. The Indians don't mind doing the work.
No, they are not. Now listen, they're still going to get people to stay there, and they might run around in the Motel 6s and even the Days Inns and all that stuff. But all them ones on River Street that is $600, $700, $800 a night,
right?
Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no that right there.
Yeah, they don't own those.
It's not the Indians who to be complaining about it. It's the Marriott. It's the
Hilton.
It's the Hyatt. It's the Hilton. It's the Westin. They're the ones. I'm not talking about these ones that are down, on the other streets that people get at the $200, $300. I'm talking about the $1,000 a night on River Street. I'm talking about the Power Plant or whatever that thing is called over there. Them people would lose their mind.
Next. Colin.
Oh, I was just going to say, this is why every week, somewhere within the show, I bring up 3 letters: racism, white supremacy. It has nothing to do with an individual person or someone's family. It's a system. The healthcare system is just one example why it was designed that way. Julius just put it out there for us, but there are many other areas like real estate, the law, education, economics, religion, and I could go on and on and on and on and on. We have no control over those people areas, and they're designed specifically to thwart our advance.
Well, all that is true. And it is a diabolical plan that was put in place years and years and years ago.
Absolutely.
And you have to look at it at the totality of the things that are happening and ask, why are they doing this? They're doing it brazenly. They don't give a damn whether we like it or not. So you wonder, is there some underlying plan going on? They're distracting us with this while they're doing something else. They can't think that this shit is going to work. Now, one of y'all say that we are unbothered now, and we should be unbothered right now until that income tax don't come, until that Social Security check don't come. Then you're going to be bothered as hell. They got a plan. They want you to be mad. So they are out there. Our brothers, our white brothers and sisters are out there protesting, and they're mad as hell. The veterans and everything, they're mad as hell. And they should be, because they've never had to do it. We've always had to be on the front lines. Now they're on it, but we have to be their backup. So we need to watch, but we need to organize. We need to watch and see what they're doing, but we got to organize.
Julius, I respectfully disagree, sir.
Tell us why.
The reason why is because we've always been on the front line of every movement that has happened in this country since slavery. We've been on the front lines, throwing our bodies and our blood and our children out for slaughter. And this one time, and this one time that they have to get boots on the ground. You think, where were they on November the 4th when we were saying, hey, no? And where have they been when we've been marching and saying, let freedom reign on every mountaintop? They've been like, whatever.
Sandra, I understand exactly what you're saying. I understand what you're feeling. But this is more serious than being bystanders. This is going to take the whole country going to 1600 Pennsylvania and telling them to leave the country. It's going to take the whole lot. It's going to take everybody. When everybody's pissed off, That's when the change will happen. No, you cannot sit back and be bystanders in this here. It does not happen that way.
Natalie,
let me
You
just say,
can, but everybody else can't.
let me say this. It's not that I'm saying to step back and be a bystander. What I'm saying is we have to be strategic with how we move, because they're expecting us to protest. They're expecting us. And remember what they've just dismantled. So now we're left with the 13th Amendment that says if you are a convicted felon, they can deny you all those rights. We already are the highest population with the most convicted felons.
That's right.
And all they want to do is increase that number. They want more slaves on the prison plantation.
That's right.
So therefore, if we're going to protest, we have to protest in a way that is not going to end up like old days going to jail. We have to protest in a way that is going to keep us safe with the least amount of bloodshed. We have to protest, and we have to move strategically and proactively. I'm tired of this reactionary protesting. We have to have our own plan. We have to have our own plan.
Well, y'all must not have heard a word I said just now. I just said watch, but organize. What part of that y'all don't get?
Well,
you got to hold on, Sandra. You got to watch, but organize. But you cannot be bystanders in this. It's going to take everybody. Let them lead. That's what they're doing now. They're supposed to. It's affecting them. You know, it's affecting them. You got people flying flags upside down, Trump flags upside down. They used to fly them upside right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so let them do that.
But
we got to be able to say, okay, we coming also. You got to be able to say, I'm coming.
Julius, can we just, I just want to add this. Also, let's not get so focused on Donald Trump. Donald Trump himself is a pawn. The more dangerous ones is J.D. Vance. The more dangerous one are the ones who's Elon Musk is dangerous.
Right.
They're working with a known racist from South Africa. You understand?
Right.
That's their mentor. The people behind Trump, the ones who are puppeting Trump.
That's what I'm saying.
The danger. We get so focused on Trump. Trump is just
Trump is not the problem.
He's
just a figurehead.
That's correct.
He's the mouthpiece.
And they say things.
He's a babysitter from the last thing I saw.
Yeah,
they
I
say
saw he was
every
watching
day and think that you're supposed to believe it. Everything that they say. See, they understand media now. The Trump feels like, well, all I gotta do is say it. My people are gonna believe it. You see what I'm saying? Until it hits their door. When they already seen that he didn't lower grits and eggs and bacon. They see that the gas prices ain't went down. They see that the stock market is tanking. So it's going to hit him in a minute. He's coming. It's coming for the stock market. I mean, for the Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. And then when you don't get those tax returns, it's going to be hell then. You got to be, everything is strategic. You got to wait and see. You got to watch. But see, our problem is in our community, the Black community, we're never organized. We're never ready to go and say, okay, this is part of what it is. You know, I don't know what the end game is for these people with all the shit they're doing. They're doing some crazy, crazy, crazy ass shit. I mean, seriously, you can't even phantom the things that they're doing.
You can't fathom that.
Setting us back 50, 60 years, you know? And so we got people who are standing up in front who gonna need the cavalry to come with them, and you got to be ready. Yeah, but it's not violent. It's a non-violent protest. You can move people with force. You can move people with just your numbers. You don't need to move them with move them with numbers. They cannot overwhelm 10 million people coming to the Capitol saying you got to go. What the hell can they do? Nothing.
And they wouldn't do nothing.
That's not.
But they're hoping Well, I hope that they mobilize the same type of people that was scaling the side of the Capitol walls and everything.
He betrayed them too, Sandra.
Huh?
He betrayed them.
Exactly. But no, he let them out just recently. He let all of them out just recently.
Exactly. Yeah, but he betrayed them.
He did betray them.
Yeah.
But then he's just like a batterer. You know, he will beat you to death almost, but then he's going to give you a little bit of a little bit of reprieve.
Sandra, let these people do what they're doing and then just be ready. Here you go.
Funniest shit ever. So this guy for years who always flown those Trump flags, well now he turned the motherfucker upside down because Trump is fucking all the farmers. Look at this shit. I hope he fucks them all up, man. This is between coming from Helena and going to Little Rock. And now all of a sudden, his Trump 2024 flag is flying upside down. He had to pay a lot of money for that motherfucker, man. They put that flagpole there, and for years, he's always flown the Trump flags. And Trump fucked him in 2016 and to 2020. And now Trump's fucking him from 2025 all the way to 2028. And now it's upside down and half mast. I hope he fucks him out of his whole farm. I hope he destroys him with his stupid fucking terrorists and like he's fucking all these farmers. Well, good for you, sir. I guess you fucked around and found out, huh?
And see, that's all you gotta do. It's coming. It's gonna affect a whole lot of people. They can't overcome this here. And I don't understand their thinking. What the hell are they thinking? You can't even get the military to protect you once you have gotten the whole country against you. The military can't even protect you. There's nothing that can help you. That's why I don't understand what the hell they doing.
That's not true. Because somehow, I mean, he's going to make it through these next 4 years. But
Girl,
I bet you them farmers won't.
Let me explain.
And I bet you the people.
I don't know why you think that. I don't know why you think that. This presidency will not last another 18 months. It won't. It can't.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
I don't think.
This is America. This is America. Do you see who's on the front lines now? It's them. He's affecting them. He has betrayed them.
But do you see people like Buddy Carter?
Damn, Buddy Carter. Buddy Carter can't even win the next election. We want them to hate themselves.
This the thing, though, Julius. For somebody to come in, right, and literally say, like, okay, you see how bold Trump is right now. He's turning over all the stuff that Biden said, this energy stuff, this stuff, all this bold stuff.
Yeah.
For somebody to come in and literally reverse what Trump is doing right now is almost like pure evil. Like, because it's like, so you're saying that Canada should be making all this money off Americans? You're saying that, you know, Mexico shouldn't be paying for this? You're saying, you know, it's like the tariffs. If we spending all the money and all this, you know, it's almost like we're getting pimped out. Come on now. Like, I'm not I don't disagree with what he's doing as far as the tariffs and stuff.
Sean, Canada making money off of us didn't affect you in one damn way.
Nope.
Yes, it did.
It didn't affect. No, it didn't. You can't tell me one way Canada making money affected you.
Lowe's, Home Depot. When you buy lumber, you buying from Canada. That right there.
Yeah, how much lumber you have brought that affected you? How many houses you built?
Bruh.
It affects the real estate, is what he's saying.
Wood went from $2.
Sean.
Wood went from $2 and some change to $8 and some change in a matter of 2 years.
Sean, you're not making
That
sense.
makes a whole lot of sense to a
I guess the steel is affecting you too. The steel prices. It's not affecting
no,
you, dude.
not steel. Steel doesn't
You're
bother
talking
me.
10,
But
15
wood,
cents,
I
and
can
then you're
see
talking about the
wood.
gas at the gas station. Come on, man. This thing is not affecting
Hey.
you. It's not.
We have to accept each other's
in no
differences.
real way. It's not.
You have to look. You have to look at your pockets compared to other people's pockets. You know, a
And I
lumber
am.
guy
I'm looking at
is
the median
going.
income.
A builder is
Median
going to
income
feel.
people, Sean, median income people, it is not affecting you. It is not. No, you can't tell me no damn lumber is affecting you because you ain't building no damn houses.
Bruh, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I use lumber in ways that other people don't. I use lumber. I
built a burn house.
I have.
You built a dog house, Sean.
Let's not be disrespectful.
Ain't no damn disrespectful. This my name.
Come on, man. This ain't your.
He built a dog house.
Please,
He's not building no damn 20 houses down the street from me. He building a dog house.
Understand, Mr. Julius. I have properties. I have properties. I have properties. I have houses that I'm recovering.
Y'all see what y'all are comfortable. That's the problem. Y'all worrying about these little $20 that you got to spend. Worry about that. No, that's not the thing. You got to be ready to take back what is ready. You got to be ready to take back. And you got to be organized. If you don't get organized now, you're going to be wondering, okay, what we got to do? No, you should be organizing now. You ain't got to move. You just got to organize. That's all it takes. Y'all don't go talking about when y'all see that shit on Fox, MSNBC. Talking about that the price of this went up for 10 cents and it don't affect you. Listen, don't go trying to say that affect you. You ain't even buying that shit. Ain't even touching you. What are you talking about? Let that people suffer. Let them suffer. And let them suffer. And then they're going to stand up because it's affecting them. When the knee is on your neck, that's when you move. It's coming. It's coming. When the Social Security check cut, when your Army veteran pay cut, then you move. Now it's affecting you. You can get on here and talk about that.
I heard that.
Can't talk about no damn wood that they sell at Lowe's and Home Depot. No, I can't take it.
Can we respect each other's differenses and interpretations of what we feel will affect us and not? Just because we don't agree doesn't mean we're wrong.
Dude,
give us
that's
your
why I ain't got nothing to say. God told me this. That's why I'm sitting here. God says, son, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. So
excellent.
It's not excellent. It's like, I don't want to say nothing because I ain't going to fuck up my brain about dealing with you and your issues. So I'm just going to be quiet. Because even though, listen, at the end of the day, you show up every Wednesday, but you got to realize people out there you got to let people know every single day what's going on, every single day. Yeah, they tune in on us, but at the end of the day, you got to continue to keep saying what you're saying, Say Wednesday night is okay, but you got to keep saying it. Okay? Yeah. So everybody got their own opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. That's y'all opinion. And you and your sarcastic look and all, I'm just over it. I'm trying to be nice, Drew. I'm telling you. So when I go off,
just be nice.
Because I'm gonna be nice.
Bitcoin,
be nice.
If I had Bitcoin and then Bitcoin was tanking, then I might that affects me. That affects me. But I don't have Bitcoin, so I can't come up here and I can talk about, oh, Bitcoin is going down. I don't have Bitcoin. I don't buy lumber. I don't build houses. I don't need steel. Tell me about the gas prices. That's all you need to tell me about. Don't tell me about something that affecting them. Let them get up and fight. Then we come.
Tell me about these eggs and tell me.
Your audience buys steel. Your audience wells Your
Where?
audience drives trucks.
Where?
Your audience does all of this.
Where they at?
But you know, I feel really for the people, the common people that are being squeezed, you know, still being squeezed even more since January the 20th.
See,
in
that's
the
the
grocery
problem with
store.
y'all. Y'all always feeling something for some damnbody else instead of feeling it for your goddamn self. That's our problem right there. Y'all want to put up, save Haiti. Save your damn self.
No, because see, it's not affecting me as much because I live by myself and I got 3 freezers full of food. And when they were telling us about 2 years ago during the pandemic, when they were telling us get, you know, non-perishable products and stuff like that, your beans, your rice, all of that, I was stockpiling. So no matter what they do right now, I could stop buying groceries right now for at least 2 months, and I'm gonna be all right. You know,
well, the
so
gonna be televised. So,
but exactly. So it's better to plan than to react. And the only thing that I'm nervous about right now is how is what they're doing up in the White House going to affect my job? You know,
you'll never know the truth. They're never going to tell us.
I've been saying, am I willing to bet that Trump won't last 18 months from now? Mark the date. Mark the date. It won't be 18 months. Listen, y'all don't even understand economics.
Well,
let me say this. In the world, on the trajectory that we're on, that this country can survive. No way.
Correct.
So how the hell y'all think he's gonna last 18 months? He know he ain't gonna last 18 months. He knows that.
What with what you just said, Julius, that's where we really should be focusing, is because I don't know economics. I'm not an economics person. I don't like all that stuff. However, what I did learn when I had to take economics is it cycles.
Yes.
And we are going to be coming within, I would say, the next 10 years, maybe 15, on another housing crash. Right now, we should be stacking money. Right now, I looked up stocks that outperform in a recession and a depression. Let me look at the stocks that are going to still do good during the time that they're tearing everybody down, and make sure my portfolio is there. Let me stack my coin so that when this thing crashes, because it is going to crash, then we should be doing land grabs. Then we should be doing grabs as a people united. Everyone should be unbothered at home, stacking money, stacking non-GMO seeds, figuring out how to feed yourself, learning how to take care of yourself. We started out talking about medicine and Eastern medicines and stuff like that. We, as people who came here as slaves, were the doctors for our own people. The medicine is in the ground.
That's right.
In the food that we eat. So therefore, we should be making sure we are educating ourselves, educating our children, and stacking our money.
That's right.
Let me help you with this a little bit, darling. I would like for you to not just preach it. I mean, teach it and preach it. I'd like you to start that organization where we could say we're going to start stacking our money. Because you are absolutely, what you think I've been saying? What you think I've been telling y'all the challenges for us to show everybody else who we're talking to tonight what we should be doing? All right. Every one of y'all know when everybody get their little Social Security, their little income check, they're going to buy Gucci. They're going to buy Prada. They're going to buy all this goddamn shit that it don't matter to them. They're going to make somebody else rich. Yes. Instead of holding on to that money and saying, okay, let me put $2,000 in that thing that Natalie was talking about the other day. Then let me put $2,000 in this. No, what they're going to do is to spend that money.
Yep.
They're gonna spend that damn
Well,
money.
I hate to say it,
Red
Julius, a
bottom
lot of them
shoes.
are going to be
Make good
spending it
with
on the rent that went up 500%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them are spending it on the rent that went up
We need to
500%.
be capitalizing on that. We need to be saying, go ahead and start it, Natalie. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. On everything I love. Let's start it. Because we got to be the example that we're telling these people that they should be doing. We got to set the example. And I don't need no excuse out of all y'all. I ain't got my check yet. Oh, I gotta go do this here when I get my check. I gotta go on the cruise when I get this here. You know, I'm going on one, so y'all don't criticize me. Mine already paid for because it got canceled at the hurricane last time.
I've been on that.
So mine been paid for.
So I can't go to the club no more. So I gotta stop going to the club.
You better stop getting that money to somebody who ain't gonna help you pay the rent.
My rent already paid.
You making it rain.
I'm making it rain, man.
In the roof.
What about me, James Brown? You just gonna overlook me?
What?
Talking about brother Sean and sister Chandra. What about me and Natalie?
What y'all did? Well, let me see what's up.
James Brown, his last comment.
Oh,
hey James.
Well, he know them.
He sees us on the screen. You're not supposed to speak to some and not speak to all.
He don't know you.
Who gives a shit?
Why? You know what?
Shut the fuck up. I'm sick of
you.
you.
What are you talking on? You right?
You!
Shut
your ass up.
You need to cat your ass back to
y'all two. Y'all just hold up 1 second. Bernard, nobody can hear you. Y'all just hold up. Y'all two. Y'all, we gonna
All
go
of the ministers gonna be calling you tonight, Julius Hall. So you better keep your phone on.
Y'all just hold up, Bernard. Hold up. Peace. Y'all have peace.
I love Natalie.
Y'all two, y'all are like Charlie and me on the show. So y'all done told each other off. Y'all done know. Y'all, let's just move on to the next thing.
Move just one black family into a decent white neighborhood, and the other homeowners will throw money at you faster than you can count it.
Negroes aren't stupid. Given a choice, even they don't want to live among other Negroes.
Nothing more American than people willingly paying double for something they can't afford in the first place.
And what happens once they realize they have been swindled?
Well, you could always ask Miss Koister if you could borrow a sanitary napkin.
If they make their mortgage payments, we win. If they default, we win.
Oh, you pray they miss their nut, and then you put those houses right back on the market.
At another markup.
And by this time, it's an all-Negro neighborhood.
An entire population of Negroes who can't secure traditional mortgages.
Do you need an abacus?
Uncle, 6%.
Oh, there you go.
But what are we projecting?
Well, Miss Koistra's our man on the ground, as it were.
Yes. A good beginning. Just today, we flipped our second property within a 2-block radius. These families, especially Negro veterans, they are coming west in droves.
I'm sorry, 2 families in 2 blocks is droves? I thought you said she was a shark.
These families, they are coming and they are ready to buy, sight unseen. Just the 2 families for now, but I think conservatively, inside 6 months, East Compton's gonna look a lot like West Compton.
Look at the map. This is our rush of 49, and we've got the monopoly.
If I could just... I've been doing some research, and just to say it, Negro homeowners, when they move in, property values actually go up.
Right.
I'm saying, instead of creating this bubble that can't be sustained, ruining neighborhoods, people's lives, what if we offer mortgage rates that were competitive? I'm not saying that we don't make a profit.
Where did you find this, bro?
We're not communists, Helen.
Jesus, the naivete.
You're here because you got drive, Koistra. More balls than any man in the Compton office.
I'm just saying that in the long run...
You could be home taking care of some kids or a husband, but you found your life's calling. Don't fuck it up by succumbing to the weaker nature of your sex.
Hey, this is what they do. They sit in these rooms. When I was leaving the radio station today, I'm in the Bank of America building. I was leaving the radio station today. And I walked down the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Mm. And they were having a big board meeting at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Big board meeting. I can look right into the door because it's a big glass door. When I get down to the second level, I can look into the Bank of America thing. And they were having a board meeting at 6 o'clock when I left the office today. Big board meeting. Same type of board meeting that was just now. But it was 2 blacks in there. And there was a big old, I'm talking about, this is a huge table. About 12 people around it. And it was like two blacks and about 10 whites. And these are the type of meetings that they have. And they talk code around those other people, those other 2 people that are sitting there. But hey, this is how the world is ran. This is how the country is ran. This is how, and until we start understanding the power of our unity, the power of us being collaborative in our resources and our funding of things, where see, we're all gonna sit here and we all still gonna operate in silos. You're gonna hold your $2,000 from your lotto, from your income check. You're gonna hold your $4,000. You're gonna go and spend your 6. You're gonna go spend your 3. Instead of us saying, okay, let us all put 2 together. We got 12. Let's sit back. Okay, let's start building on that 12. Let's get 12 up to 10 other people, and each one of them put money in it. We ready then. We planning, we organizing. But see, we don't. It's a diabolical plan, Bernard. What they've done over all these years. They got a plan to make sure that we don't have that we don't trust each other, that we don't love each other, we don't build with each other. It's a plan
by design
in place, and it's the establishment. It ain't just black. It ain't just white people. They got some blacks in there too. You know what I'm saying?
The gatekeepers.
Yeah, but they got a meeting after they let them go. They got another.
Oh, sure. The
you know
meeting after meeting. Yeah.
So it's a crazy thing, and this country is just part of what holds us back. We got a whole lot of stuff, so y'all really keep y'all comments short. We might, if y'all are willing, we gonna finish all of it. If y'all are willing, if y'all not, then we'll stop at 2 hours. But we only got 40 minutes left. But if y'all are willing, we can go over and we can do what we have to do to make sure that we get all the stuff in. But you can't be long-winded on your.
See, you talking long now. Go ahead and play a video.
I'm on the damn show. Do you realize that? You obviously don't realize that. See, Bernard don't know how to cuss you out and just leave it
just
alone.
Talking extra. Come on.
I tell you what, if you give my partner a heart attack, I'm coming for you.
Hey, that's the last thing she gonna give me a heart attack. Shit, yeah. Trust me.
Come on, play the video. Let's go. Hit the play button.
Trust me.
All right, you go to the next one.
No amount of love you give a man will ever replace his need for respect. Women crave love. Men crave respect. Here's how you can cultivate an even deeper respect for your husband through affirmation. Affirm his effort. Instead of saying you never help around the house, try this. I love when you take the lead. It makes me feel so safe. Watch how his posture shifts when he feels admired rather than criticized. Affirm his decisions. Instead of saying, why did you do it that way? Try this. I trust your judgment. I love how you think things through. The more you affirm his leadership, the more confident he becomes in making decisions, knowing you are always in his corner. Affirm his strength. Instead of saying, you're not handling this right, try this. I admire how strong you are. I know you'll figure this out, and I am right here with you too. Encouragement fuels a man's confidence more than correction ever will. Speak to the king in your husband, and the king in him will respond, because how you see him is ultimately how you respect him.
Awesome.
That's right.
Awesome.
That's right.
Awesome. That is what you all have to do. See, y'all have been so brainwashed. Y'all don't understand it. Do y'all see white women acting like y'all? Y'all don't see white women acting like y'all. Do y'all see Spanish women acting like y'all? No. Y'all want to be the damn boss of everything. Y'all want to lead everything. Y'all want to tell a damn man what to do. Every other woman is submissive, but it ain't y'all fault. It ain't y'all fault. It has been, y'all have been conditioned over the last 50 years to act that way. It is cozy acting that way with Bernard and saying, Bernard, I believe, you're a king. I believe that I understand, I respect what you just said just now. But you want to say some crazy shit to him. You know what I'm saying? Because see, you want to be the man. See, you've been conditioned to be the man. You don't even realize it. Oh, the ginger chews got you acting like that. Yeah. Okay, well, chemical and
and you know what?
So y'all women give us some. Do y'all want the men to go first, and then y'all can come back? Y'all let the men go first. Take 1 minute, Bernard, and then take 1 minute, Sean, and tell them how y'all feel about that, and then we're gonna let those 3 women tell us what they think.
Man, that woman's so beautiful. She can say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that woman, it's like this him. Some people take what she was saying, it is happening in different households, right? Because a man might be taking it the wrong way and say, don't rub me on my head, like that. But I try my best to respect our black women. I really do. But sometimes you get to a point where you got to stand up because some of them do want to be the chief of the house, or some of them do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm staying single for the rest of my life. Period. I don't want to deal with it. They ain't got nothing to do with the black woman, white woman, any woman. I don't want to deal with it because I don't have time to run my blood pressure up and trying to. And like that one right there, always interrupting. Don't come back. But I'm sorry. Hey, but I'm just saying, we try our best to respect y'all. We do. But y'all know how to push that button. Okay, we love y'all. Y'all, the best thing that ever happened in this world was y'all, is y'all. So give us the same damn respect that we give y'all. Don't come in here and tell me F me on a show that you just came on. That's disrespectful. And the only reason why I ain't gonna go off because I got my daughter watching. I got my other family. I got Jewish everybody family watching. And I don't want to disrespect a black woman on here. But sometimes it's best to shut up. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's best to don't say nothing.
Sean.
That's why I respect Natalie. That's why I respect Sonia and Tiffany. Because they don't disrespect people on here. I'm just letting it out.
You next, Sean.
This Jewish show.
When it comes to...
I'm sorry, Sonia. I thought it. Go ahead, Sonia. I'm sorry, baby.
Sean.
Well,
Sean. We're gonna hear the men first, and then y'all women.
Okay, go ahead, Sean.
At the end of the day, it's like I've been in the position where it's like, okay, I can use your, how you say it, where you shine at. You know what I'm saying? If you read good, then hey, I might need you to fill out some paperwork for me. If you do math good, hey, you can pay the bills. You can take over the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's your, but once I see, okay, you don't have this, don't be mad when I take it all back. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I feel like a man ain't gonna let his house fail. You know what I'm saying? A man isn't gonna let his family fail. A man isn't gonna let his woman fail, even if he have to. Hey, I'm watching you, and Victoria's Secret's getting more than home. The mortgage company, or the mortgage company just sent me a note saying that we late, but Fredericks of Hollywood are saying, congratulations, we just upped your credit limit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to balance it out. I know a lot of women out there that like to keep up with the Joneses, because you like to keep up with the Joneses, but the houses, you know, you want to go on the trips, but the house is falling apart. No, you can't do that.
All right, y'all women.
I do agree.
I'll pass to Natalie and Chandra.
I agree somewhat, but I think from a Black woman's perspective is that we have been forced, you know, since slavery to fend for ourselves, to not be able to, we don't get a chance to be protected and soft and, you know, oh, you know, I know that, you know, my guy has me. We have had to be forced into the realm of taking care of everybody but ourselves a lot of times, you know, and it's to our whole community's detriment because the men have stepped back as we have just continued to step up. I wish that I could step back and let a man just be a man in my life, you know, but the common denominator is when you tell them, okay, this is your position and I'm gonna let you play your position. Then the next thing that you know, they want to be child boys or man babies. I don't even know what it is, you know. And I don't have time for the emotions of, you know, these you know, effeminate men these days, you know. So I don't have time. That's for you and your counselor to take care of. You know, if you've been run over by women, if you've been whatever it is, don't take it. I don't have time. You know, so that's the reason why a lot of women would just much rather be peaceful with God and their children or whatever, and just say, you know what, I'm gonna just go into glory, not marry. Then have to just put up with so much stuff. Because when we allow ourselves to be soft and let a man in, he talks a good game, but as soon as he gets in, he wants to be the man boy. And I ain't got time.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll preach.
Yeah. Not all of them, but.
That's right, Pastor.
Hey, I apologize. I apologize.
Sean, when you get a chance, go back. Natalie and Cozy get to go.
No, Lori passed. I passed it to Natalie.
You're always passing, but you got so much goddamn emotions and every damn thing to do. Tell us what you're feeling. You always agree. Tell us what you feel. Stop passing the buck.
Chandra already said everything I said. You said you have 20 videos tonight. I'm trying to keep it cool. So, Natalie, what's your word?
Go ahead, Natalie.
Okay. Well, first I want to say this.
Black Kings forever. Damn right. Pilgrims never. Yeah.
So now that we've got that cleared away, I have been blessed. I am a blessed individual. I know I'm blessed. I'm not saying that to be above anybody or anything like that, but I had an amazing childhood. I had both of my parents together. I had who are still together to this day. My mother was a stay-at-home mom. Okay, my father took care of the family, still takes care of the family. The majority of us as a people did not grow up with those examples on what it is to be a wife and what it is to be a husband. Right. And what we're seeing all across social media is a bunch of men who ain't had no father figure to show them what it is to be a man, trying to tell women what they need to do to submit when they don't have a clue what it is to be a man to submit to.
That's
and
right.
then you got women out here asking for bags and pocketbooks and all that, as if that's the only thing that there is in a relationship. Right. And so, because really what they're talking about is prostitution. There's not a clear understanding within our community of what manhood is and what womanhood is. And so there definitely is no understanding of what it is to be a wife and what it is to be a husband. Now, when that video, I will say this, that was nice what she said. Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of tired of stroking egos because, you could turn it around with a man and he's going to turn around and say the same thing. Women, yeah, we need love, but what we really need is appreciation. Mm-hmm. And respect, but we definitely don't get the appreciation oftentimes. But it goes back to people not knowing how to be this because they've never had an example, a successful and beneficial example of what it looks like. So we have to kind of step back and quit this going at each other.
Correct.
And understanding what does submission mean. Submission is not a man doesn't come into a relationship, you submit to me. A woman submits automatically when you're doing it right.
Yes. Girl, that'll preach.
Exactly.
Okay.
John,
exactly.
John,
I don't even know why we're having the conversation.
Go ahead before I go, Sean.
Okay, I was trying to find out what Chandra was saying when she was saying what do you call the man?
Man boy.
The man boy. Describe him, please, because I don't know. I don't understand this man boy role that you're talking about.
The man boy is
short. Be short.
He's a man, but because he has not been taught to be an actual man, mm-hmm. you wind up
with the boy.
Sunning him. The woman winds up having to son him, mm-hmm. and he becomes a dependent. You have to tell him this is what you need to do, and that's what you need to do. That's just too much damn pressure. If I want a son boy,
yeah, I know it.
You got a boy. You ain't got no man boy.
Hey.
Go ahead, Sean. Sean, is that all you wanted to know? Let me.
See, one time I had an argument with one of my exes a long time ago. She had both parents in the house and all this other stuff. And she told me, and I had both parents in the house. And we had an argument because I was like, who in the hell told you that your daddy was doing it?
Little House on the Prairie?
No, this was just the argument about me, how to raise my daughter. It was like, hey, you don't kiss your daughter on the mouth. My daddy never kissed me on the mouth. And I was like, this is my daughter, and I kissed my daughter on the mouth. And it was a whole, I was like, who said that your daddy was right? And
correct.
That's where the argument went from there.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Be quick, please.
But now I see why you don't cuss that ass out every time. But be good. Listen. Ivan Cohen, I get to say what the hell I want to say because one thing you're gonna always say about Julius Hall, I'm for the community. Yeah, I might have diarrhea of the mouth, but what the hell I say out my mouth is for my community. Then don't you ever think that it ain't. So let me tell you something about women. Y'all have been brainwashed and manipulated into thinking that y'all should be the man at some time. Natalie is a prime example. I love Natalie. Natalie has a skill set that is, she's blessed. She told y'all that a minute ago. She is blessed. She's smart as hell. She is. She's a smart ass woman. She has a skill set that every man in business should be using. But Natalie wants to be the boss.
I do not.
I am a lion. When I walk in the room, every damn body know who I am.
And lions are with
lionesses.
Okay.
Lionesses
My
do
lioness
the
is in the
hunting.
room.
Lionesses.
Hold on. My lioness is in the room. Me and you had an argument right in this same room right here one day. We were arguing so hard, Tanya had to walk in and say, "What the hell going on in there?" But
Because I was
that's
about to
her.
slam
We
you.
are still friends because we understand each other. I understand her. I know it ain't her fault. I know it ain't her fault. See, I'm studying. I'm studying. I study women. I know that it ain't her fault. You know? So my wife is my biggest cheerleader. She is. She's my biggest cheerleader. She broadcasts me every damn where. But sometimes she forget also. And then she remember, oh shit, that's my husband. You know, she does. You know, sometimes she'll get, when she get mad at me because I did something, she thought I didn't know it. No, I heard you. I just didn't agree with you. You know, I tell her that all the time. No, she said, oh, you ain't listening. Oh, no, I heard you. I just didn't agree with you. I'm the man. I'm the lion. You know, y'all might not think so. And I'm not perfect. I don't do everything right. But God has his hand in my life. I don't have nothing to do with it. The things that I do for my community. I don't give a damn whether I die the day of tomorrow. I don't. I'm on a mission. I don't know whether I'm going to finish it or not. But what I'm saying is that y'all have to understand that there's a place in all of society. God didn't make Adam. He didn't make Eve and Adam. He made Adam and Eve. He made Adam and Eve. There would be no Eve without Adam.
No, there would be no Eve without God. That. Because he made them.
See, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Because
Yeah.
God said it was not right for man to be alone. Because God said God didn't say I'm going to bring a submissive. He said I'm going to bring a helpmeet. Don't play when it comes to the word. Don't go there with me. Oh, okay. Go there.
You brought Lilith too. You brought Lilith.
What word you talking about?
And Lilith wanted to ride on top.
And let me just add
I
this,
got
Julius.
something for you for the word.
Julius, I got something for you.
You just hold on, and you got time. I got time today.
Hold on. I want you to understand this, because I was raised this way. I was raised that, like you said, the man of the house, the leader of the house, has a mission. That's his mission, to go do those things. The woman, the wife, the helpmeet, her focus is the husband. Because while you're out there doing the mission, she's taking care of the home and taking care of you. And what happens is when the wife wants to give an insight or a perspective because they see things you don't, then it often becomes disrespect, lack of appreciation, and definitely discord when it comes to communication. To understand, it's not about someone trying to take over. It's about trying to lots of times it's about protecting the man when the man is so full of bravado and so full of testosterone and so full of everything to get out there. And we're here like, baby, well, wait. But wait, because just like you said, you don't care if you die tomorrow, but your wife does.
Correct.
So that's what needs to be understood. That the wife's job is to have the back, yes, of the man, but also the man needs to understand that they're seeing things in a different way. And
but
that's also where the discord comes in.
Okay. So let me say this here. Okay. Since you broke down what a woman's job is, break it down what a man's job is. Tell us, since y'all got all that, tell us what our job is. Tell us what our job is.
I thought Julius already said that.
I want to hear from you.
Our job.
I want to hear from you.
What'd you say, Sean?
I want to hear from a woman perspective.
A man should lead the household, lead the family. The man should have a desire
to care for his household. It's not about obligation or how much the check is and all that kind of stuff. It's the man should have a desire to care for his home and everyone in it. And that doesn't take them off of their mission. That doesn't take them off of anything. But the man has to have a desire to take care of his household. And taking care of a household is more than monetary. It is emotional. It is psychological.
Right.
It is time shared. It
That's
is
right.
all of it's understanding and listening. Even like Julia said, it's listening. You don't have to agree, but you should listen to have some compassion.
It's also spiritual, you know,
definitely
because if they don't have no direction, how are they going to lead?
Exactly.
And a lot of men.
Some of us don't put all us in. Let me
She said a lot of men.
Shut up! I'm not talking to you. Y'all was interrupting. Shut up!
Say the
Go ahead, Chandra.
Go ahead. Hold on.
Man.
Bernard. He's answering Cozy. He's answering Sandra. Go ahead.
So, no, speak with me with some respect. The same way I speak to you with respect.
That's right.
Or don't speak to me at all. That's what you will not do.
Listen. First of all, son, I'm not talking. I wasn't talking to you. I was asking you a question.
You were not
If you want, let me tell you something.
No, he was talking to Cozy,
son. Give me respect. I'm gonna give you respect. It goes two ways. It goes two ways. Y'all always trying to kill us and throw us.
Sandra, he was telling me to shut the fuck up.
Y'all trying to tell us. Y'all always want to just.
He wasn't talking to you, Sandra.
At the
Y'all
end of the
got
day,
to be able to listen. He was talking to Cozy.
I'm just saying.
We were having a misunderstanding.
Not all of us. Stop putting all of us. There's some damn good men out here and there's some damn good women. So stop all. Every time I turn around, y'all want to throw us under the bus like we ain't did this here. And trust me, I know how to run a home. I ran it for 40 years till my wife passed. I know. So stop trying to throw all us as black men under the damn bus. You're doing like the rest of those people.
No.
You're doing like the white folks do. You're doing like the Puerto Rican. No. You're doing Mexican. Yes, you is.
This
I'm not saying that y'all keep
This is
disrespecting
Bernard's
us.
time.
If
all
I
that
use
shit
the
for
word
y'all.
many or most or a lot, that is not saying all.
Correct.
And you, my brother,
Man, I don't
you
wanna
come
go.
from a different generation. First of all, you come from a different generation of one that is of the auspice of taking care of their family. That's the way you learn how to take care of your family.
All
but
right.
what I'm saying is, because see, I've been out in these dating streets, and I'm telling you that these infidels that's trying to sneak their way into my house, they couldn't lead me out of a wet paper bag. They couldn't lead me to my garage. Okay.
Yeah.
But you can't be just a leader in word and on paper. You have to be an actual leader, an actual one. And I don't mind following a man that has a vision. But a lot of them, hell, do you know that there's still men out here in their damn 50s trying to get their damn rap career together?
Yeah.
Okay. Sandra, we're going to finish up on this subject. But y'all, you see, that's what I tell y'all. Y'all got a subject y'all want that y'all are passionate about? Just tell me something.
Thank you, Tanya.
The scripture, husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave him up for her, is a powerful reminder for husbands to model their love for their wives after Christ's love for the church, which is sacrificial and selfless love. You know, and that is true. But the woman has to understand that let the man lead. Stop trying to be the man. The man is there to lead. You might not like his leadership, but you got to wait it out and see, you know, and that drives a lot of women to other women because they can't stand that fact that the
I don't
man
know. They want to go there anyway.
is not certain
I
things.
don't think that that's true.
Okay,
But
it's not.
Yeah.
No, but I'm
It's
saying
always-
it makes them explore. So you got to be able to say that the man, you got to let the man be the man. Sometimes people forget, and you so used to being the boss because you've been alone without a leader for so long.
Right.
So when that man do come into your life, you forget sometimes, and you say things that might offend them.
Correct.
My wife has offended me several times, but she realized it and say, "Oh Lord, I ain't alone no more. I got a man lead me." My wife lets me lead. I lead. I don't do it, and that's what I'm supposed to do. I lead. I lead what I do.
Even though sometimes you go off, you be off there, bro. But,
what do you mean? What the hell you talking about?
No, I'm saying you be off, meaning we don't know if you Christian or whatever. We don't know what
that I love God and I know that there is a God. But you ain't gonna get me over here and tell me that the Bible is the source for what's gonna save me. I don't believe it. I understand God on a deeper plane than what y'all can understand because y'all are not learned. All y'all do is follow.
Don't say y'all. How do you know what our capacity is?
You ain't gonna know unless I tell you.
Don't say all.
Then you could talk.
Don't say all.
Y'all are not learned. You don't understand what I know. You don't understand what I feel. You don't understand what God has revealed to me. You see
okay. But see, that's the point right there, Julius. It's all, I trust you and I would trust to follow you is because even though you will tear a pastor the pieces, one thing you do is you give reference to who leads you. God leads you in a lot of ways. So it's easier to follow somebody that you know has a connection to their God, and he's not trying to take all the glory for himself. But a lot of times in this new dating age, I promise you, and I date a lot, you don't know whether these dudes are Buddhists or Christian or Satanists. You don't know what the hell they doing. And then they talk about, yeah, you're supposed to submit to me. I'm going to submit to you and you going straight to hell? What? No, I just can't do it. So that's where the divide is a lot of times. And then it's also in the fact that they'll get a woman that's a good woman. But if she makes more than them, they get intimidated.
We got a whole lot to cover. We got a whole lot to cover. I need y'all to be a little shorter. We only got, now, if y'all want to stay longer, we got longer. I'm not going to eat until later because my wife took late because we both had meetings. But this is interesting. We got a whole lot of more videos. We're not going to get to all of them. But I want to bring out a couple of things. I love the passion that you all give. I do. Natalie, I appreciate you joining us, taking Charlie Brown's place and being not as vocal as he is. But we have to get a lot of things. This is the Rabble. The Rabble is a unruly group of people.
Correct.
And we're not going to agree. Bernard and Cozy don't agree. Me and Charlie didn't agree a whole lot. I love Charlie. Charlie's my brother. Sandra's not going to agree with everything that everybody's saying on this thing. That's what's so good about it. We're going to get our opinions. We're going to be respectful of it. But I'm going to challenge everybody on here and ask you why. So Cozy, when you ask me, be respectful, this is my show. When we come on, this is what I think. Then we can do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what you say on that show. So when you get the balls, the No, you get
Testicular fortitude.
no. When you get the nerve, you ain't got them either. When you get the nerve to run your show, why don't you, Sandra and Natalie, run a show together, and then have me and Bernard come on there and be disruptors. You know what I'm saying? We'll come on, me, Bernard, and Sean. We'll come on and every now and then whenever y'all want to ask the man.
Nope.
You know, y'all run a show.
Natalie and Chandra, they would be great.
Yeah, you too.
No,
because you scared. All you want to do is agitate Bernard. But I'm telling you, a heart attack.
Like I told her, like I said, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. I'm thinking that damn. Hey, I don't take nothing personal. Me and Sonya have been going through 6 years of. I don't take nothing personal. I don't. Hey, but I'm gonna speak my mind. And then if I cuss you out, I cuss you out. Then you cuss me back. And then we keep it going. It don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter. So
we love each other.
And we love each other. So
Hey,
don't
Maggie.
take that personal.
I got to address something. I don't like to be personal on this show, but
I
my
see
partner,
it.
Ivan Cohen is a friend of the show. He always watching every Wednesday night. Ivan says, "Sport, you are a control freak. Your ego will gobble you up like Pac-Man." I don't have an ego.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
I don't have an ego. I don't. I speak what I speak. I don't have an ego. I don't really want to be on the show. I'd rather just run the show from the background. But I'd rather not even be the front of Our Black Media, ATR, Hot 2100 Savannah. I don't really want to be out here. But I'm forced to be. If people like you that always got an opinion want to come on and say something, then bring your ass on. I don't have a problem with you coming on. But you want to sit in the backboard like these fools around here and be keyboard agitators. No, come on and say what you got to say. Come on and give your opinion. You know, that's what I say. You know, I don't hold back from nothing or nobody. I don't buy a damn motherfucker. Nobody. Everybody can get it from me.
That's right.
Everybody, even my wife.
That's right.
She knows. You know, if you doing something wrong, she might not get it as hard as y'all get it. But if you doing something that's out of order, that's a detriment to my community, you can get it.
That's right.
Every day. That's who I am. I done told you I'm 63 years old. I don't give a damn about what happens tomorrow.
You what?
63. I know I look 30.
63. Damn.
I know I look.
Boy.
Yeah.
Black don't crack. Black don't crack.
63. 63. That's right.
Stop, Natalie. Stop.
Yeah.
Natalie, stop.
I do this because I'm on a mission.
Natalie.
I'm on a mission. I paid $91,000 in salaries this year. Check my damn income. I paid $91,000 in salaries.
We respect your.
I could have paid my damn mortgage off.
We respect you, Julius.
Oh, don't tell me about I got no damn ego. I had an ego, I pay my damn mortgage off.
You're going a little bit too long.
Building something for this community. What are you doing?
Natalie, stop. We respect you, Julius.
Yeah, better.
But you're taking a little bit too long now. Come on.
Hey, she's dang. Don't make me get all upset here. Me. Let's get Donnie McClurkin. You want to talk about Donnie?
I know this is not talk you hear from the pulpit, but the young people need to know I walked and I tried to find myself through other men in the church, in the grand old church. What am I doing? I'm taking the mask off. I'm taking the mask off. I'm taking the mask off. I'm telling the young people I'm coming clean. You want real? I'm real right now. You want real? I'm clear. I'm real. I'm transparent right now. You have no idea how many times I gave myself away trying to find myself. Just trying to feel loved because my daddy didn't cover me. Just trying to feel loved because I didn't have a man to show me what love was. And the only man that loved me lusted me when I was 8, and that's all I knew to look for. So playing the piano, speaking in tongues. But somebody seeing me on the piano and coming and saying, let me help you, only to make me twice the son of hell he was. You don't know what's going on with your kids. And you let your discernment go when you look at their friends and don't discern what's in them. Oh, that's just Johnny. That's just Sally. You don't understand what's going on right now. Katy Perry is turning the girls out. Talking about I kissed the girl and I liked it. You don't hear what I'm telling you. These young girls are just as bad as the boys in homosexuality. But you don't see it. You don't see it. You don't see it. But today, hear me, every one of you young people. I've been there. But God said with loving kindness, not with condemnation, with loving kindness, y'all hear me? Not with guilt, with loving kindness have I drawn you. God said, I don't want your gift. I want your life. I don't want your talent. I want you. And I will heal every broken cycle. I will turn your life around. Trust me, I didn't start living until I turned 40. I didn't start living until I turned 40. Now I'm having the best time of my life because he's healed me. So my 50 is like 20 all over again. God's given me back the years that the palmer worm and the cankerworm and the caterpillar has destroyed. He's given me back the years. I need somebody to raise a praise right now. And I understand. Hear me, musicians, singers, young people, all in this room. I understand. Man, I understand how it is to have a heart for God and a lust for sin. I understand how it is to want to stay in church. The reason why you're in church now is because there's something in you. You're not crazed. You're not wayward. You're not that buck wild. The reason why you're in church is because there's something in you. But you also know that while there's something in you for God, there are other people in church that appeal to your lust. Let's be real. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Why is it that we don't like talking true? And I'm dealing with people who are saying, well, no, it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. And this one fell, and this one messed up, and this one fell, and this one said homosexuality is right. It's just broken people. I can't condemn Tone. I got to love Tone, but I got to tell him the truth. This is not the will of God. And you got to tell your children, you can't be afraid to talk about it on these platforms. These platforms are not just about Moses on the mountain. No. We got to deal with the real deal. And we got to tell our children, no, baby, that's a broken person. That's not the real way. There's a way that seems right to a man. But the end, do you realize how much, look at me.
Hey, now, and I can respect Donnie McClurkin because Donnie told it like it is.
Yes, he did.
Respect Donnie. Donnie gets all my respect because Donnie told it like it is. And you know, Donnie, you can't condemn somebody because life is a road that you travel. You're trying to get to a destination that you don't know where the hell you're going. You think you do, but you don't. And I respect Donnie McClurkin more than anything after that. That's why I played that, because I wanted the people to understand, you know, and it's a destination that you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen in your life that's going to make you do certain things. And you experience those things and you see whether you like it, whether it is of God, or for you, or you keep moving. You stay in it or you leave it. You know, and he said some other thing that, but it was some awesome stuff that Donnie did. Thoughts?
I really love him. Always did, even when he was in the closet. And I could tell he was in the closet because my gaydar, you know, it was just like that, you know. But until you have traveled down that road, you know, And the devil he'll threaten you with your past, you know, to saying if they knew who you really were, they wouldn't like you. And don't make me tell the world who you really are. And see, that took courage, what he did, you know, because he could have went to his grave, people just assuming, you know, but he told the truth.
Unless they got tapes at P. Diddy's house.
Well, yeah, I don't know. But, you know, yeah. But there's a lot of men, you know, St. John's guy over there in Savannah, hiding in plain sight. Hiding in plain sight. Everybody see you, but you will not come and just tell what is true. Because the first time I ever saw a man pull his leg up off the floor when he hugged another man was at St. John's Church.
Next.
Nah, he said
he's a friend of mine.
Okay. Well, tell your friend to come out the closet.
And that's the key. These men, man, they stay in the closet and come on, and then they want to sleep with this woman, that woman, and sleep with that man. He said he was molested at 8 years old when he was 8 years old. And I respect that man because he didn't have to say none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect him. Everything he said was on point. You know, but and like Sonya said, you got the one down there on City Hall. I'm sorry. And at the end of the day, come on out. I already know. I'm like, listen, I love women. I'm a hoe. I am. I don't care what color you is. You can be purple. I want you. So, and I'm letting you know, but don't be hiding. Don't be hiding when you know what time it is.
That's right, Cozy.
Right. Let's come on out. Come on out. If you love women, you love women. You love men, you love men. Just come on out. I ain't here to judge you. That's y'all. And all us got it. All us got it in that family. All us got it in the family. We got women, man. This. But I'm a love. I ain't gonna stop loving them.
No. Right. Yeah. Remember that game we used to play? Come out, wherever you are.
Yeah.
All I really like, what really just reminded me, and moving. I've been in Savannah about 20 years, and Savannah's the first time I worked with direct service and nonprofit, and the realization and understanding that children are our most mistreated population in this country, in this state, and in this city. And taking that into account, everything on that video that he just that's a testimony that I'm sure thousands and thousands and thousands of people can also make, but the shame and the stigma for them to come out and actually say it, you know, especially within our community, everything is keep it under the rug, you know, sweet, because we all got that uncle or that cousin, stay away from them. You know, we all have that, but we never put them in jail.
Right. Those people are predators.
Right. But we still allow predators to come to the cookout. We just tell the kids, don't go over there.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't do that. If he's a predator, he shouldn't be at the cookout.
But we do.
But listen, there's a lot of stuff that we as Americans have adopted that we didn't used to do 200 years ago. Little House on the Prairie was a prime example. They got married at 13. Now we have been conditioned as people to believe that certain things that shouldn't happen. But that's a show that we need to have, because in the Islamic community, they marry at 11, 12, 13 years old. So you have to understand. I mean, see, they've taught you to believe that it should be 18. They've taught you that. But where in the Bible that you believe in that it says that?
It doesn't give an age to be
Okay,
married.
then. So what are you talking? So okay, don't give an age.
What
So
I'm talking about
in the Islamic community, it is different. Like I said, I'm learning.
I still don't believe that a 40-year-old.
I study all this. I had 21 years to study nothing. See, people don't even know how deep I am. I don't show them because it's not none of your damn business. I show you when it's needed. But
do you believe that a 40-year-old should be marrying a 15-year-old? Because there's something inherently wrong about that. Now, if two 16-year-olds or 17 or a 16 and an 18-year-old were married, but when you have, that is predator behavior. When you have
on a number, do you think that a 60-year-old should be married to a 40-year-old?
Well, at least she is
you caught up on a number. You caught up on a number that these people have embedded into your brain.
Correct.
Wait a minute. No. Can I say this? Can I just say this? I need you to understand something. I hear what you're saying, Julius, but what you're saying is kind of.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not with it. I'm just saying that.
No,
I know different.
I hear what you're saying about the point about back in the day, people married at a much younger age and all of that kind of stuff. I understand it. What really needs to be understood is that single digits, babies. Understand, I had to take a day off of work just from hearing the report of a 4-month-old being sexually violated, that the organs came out of the body and they had to carry this baby to the hospital with all of that out of their body because the sick family member was doing that to a 4-month-old.
Yeah.
It's not happening just to 12-year-olds and 11-year-olds and 13 and 14-year-olds. It's happening to children, to toddlers, and that is affecting them for the rest of their life.
Right.
Yes.
We understand that, Natalie, and those people should be
in jail.
I don't know what I can say it on here, but there are firing squads for those type of people.
Yeah.
But I some religions have it when they know maturity, and I think is when I'm not even gonna get that deep into it. It's when the periods or something come on.
When the period starts.
We'll get into that in another show. We'll have that, and we'll bring on people who have different opinions and people that hopefully we can get some people on who understands of that religion. Right. So it is a subject that we'll cover later on. Like I said, I think that you should date somebody your age, mess with somebody age. But you got people out there that are sick and do crazy shit. So that's them. Anyway, let's get on to the next video and let somebody have something for this. Okay. We got Lord, it's a lot.
How many got left?
Too many. We're not gonna get all of it, but we got a little while, so we'll be here until until y'all get tired. Come on.
Cell phones are in the prison. Let me tell you why. Because they know they're gonna make Facebooks and they're gonna make Instagrams, right? But here's what they're doing. They're making and allowing them to use cell phones in the prisons so it don't make the youth feel like it's a bad place. Because when they make the videos, they not telling you don't come here. They not telling you stay away from here. They not telling you that you're gonna be treated like a slave here. They not telling you that you will lose your life. But they telling you we turn to south. This is how we live in, fool. Blah, blah, blah. So it don't make our youth be afraid to do something to get there because it don't feel like it's a bad place. They let the phones get in. They knew the phones was getting in there. Because they knew one thing. They gonna advertise to get people in here for us. They broadcast. They advertising. We don't have to worry about them coming. They all time making commercials for them to come. They rapping. They making their songs. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, they can still wear J's. Whoop-de-doo. So look at what the system did. So guess what? Here's how we gonna get them. We gonna pay the rappers. Y'all ready? We gonna pay the rappers to make the kind of music that's gonna send them to prison, and then we gonna make them make the kind of videos that's gonna invite other people to prison. Oh, we got a system. We got a system going. You ready? Can I say it again? We gonna pay the rappers to put the poison in the communities that's gonna poison the youth. Once the youth get poisoned, then they go to prison, but because they can have cell phones in prison, we gonna let them make the videos, and they gonna draw other people to prison because they're not gonna tell the truth. They're not gonna tell them that they're not really free. They're not gonna tell them that they can't go when they want. They're not gonna tell them that they can't see their parents and they can't go here or there. They're gonna make it seem like it's cool. Let me tell you why. Dysfunction without you knowing it's dysfunction is dangerous.
Too powerful. And he's right. R. Kelly has made 3 new songs. I love R. Kelly. You know, whatever he did, you gotta pay for his sin. That's R. Kelly. R. Kelly's made 3 badass songs from prison.
Whoa.
3 badass songs. Y'all gotta go hear R. Kelly, You Made Me Love You. That's a bad song.
I'll pass.
That's a bad song. And he got a church song too that he made. Hey, R. Kelly a bad boy. He is. I'm telling you. And it's from prison. They let you have the cell phones. They know those cell phones in there. They let you have it. So I had one for damn 7-8 years. They know that you got the cell phones so that everybody will think it's, oh shit, he had a cell phone. It's cool to come in there. Everything good. No, it's not. It's hell up in there. You eat ramen noodles every day. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when you're going. You sometimes this prison on lockdown for months. No visits, no seeing anybody. You in your cell 24 hours a day. He made that preacher there. He obviously been to prison because he know how it is. Any thoughts? None. We'll move on to the next video then.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Hey, how are you? You want to try these donuts? They're on sale.
No, bitch, I'm on a diet.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Is that it?
Copenhagen.
Is that it?
Carolina.
Is that it?
Is that it? That it? Give me a damn minute.
Would you like a receipt?
Yes. Corona time.
Ma'am, your receipt.
You don't like Corona, apparently.
$1.95. You can insert it there. Right there.
Excuse me, y'all. I just ran out of gas and I ain't got no money. Well, I don't give a fuck.
You like these? I really don't like them.
I really don't give a fuck what you like. How much are they?
How are you? It's hot outside today, ain't it?
How much is the fucking chips?
You getting some food for your dog?
What the hell you think I'm getting it for? My fucking zebra?
Cute. Very good.
Y'all gotta go in there. Y'all gotta go into her site. She has years of this stuff of people coming into the store and asking. This girl, I've been watching her for years, and it's really crazy. We're not gonna do the tariff. Anybody got any thoughts on the joke of the day?
I'm done.
That was joke 2 of the day. And this is one of the things I was telling y'all about right here, though.
Black people have been ringing the alarm bells for months now about the racist policies of the Trump administration. But the Pentagon's clumsy erasure of Jackie Robinson from the Defense Department website seems to be the story that has finally caught the attention of white America. Robinson was a beloved athlete who famously broke the color line in Major League Baseball on April 15th, 1947. Handsome, clean-shaven, and well-spoken, Robinson was the perfect Negro for white America. And like many black Americans of his day, he was once a loyal Republican. That is, until 1964. That was the year when Republicans nominated Barry Goldwater, an Arizona senator who voted against the famous Civil Rights Act that ended racial discrimination at water fountains, restrooms, and other public places. How could Robinson support the party of Lincoln when the party leaders allowed the notoriously racist Democrats to be more supportive of civil rights than his own party? After watching party delegates gleefully abandon a century of civil rights principles, Robinson walked out of the 1964 Republican convention in San Francisco in disgust. "I now believe I know how it felt to be a Jew in Hitler's Germany," he said. Robinson would surely be disturbed at how far his party has fallen since that time. From Richard Nixon's Southern strategy that appealed to white resentment, to Ronald Reagan's racist welfare queen stories, to George Bush's Willie Horton campaign, to Donald Trump's pardons for the insurrectionists who tried to overthrow the government to keep him in power. You see, Jackie Robinson believed in diversity, equity, and inclusion. At the 1972 World Series in Cincinnati, in his final public appearance, Robinson accepted a plaque from Major League Baseball recognizing the 25th anniversary of his debut in the league. But he did not hold back in describing his hopes for the future.
I'm going to be tremendously more pleased and more proud when I look at that third base coaching line one day and see a black face managing in baseball. Thank you very much.
That was DEI, a call for people in positions of power to do a much better job of representing the rich diversity of the nation. Robinson knew there were talented black coaches and athletes out there who were eminently qualified, but never got a chance to prove themselves in the good old boy network. 9 days after his speech, Jackie Robinson passed away at 53. Robinson, a veteran who served in World War II, might be troubled that the Trump administration removed his profile from the Defense Department website, but somehow I think he'd be more upset that they removed the story of the Tuskegee Airmen from Air Force training, deleted Black Medal of Honor recipient Major General Charles C. Rogers, deleted thousands of images of ordinary black service members, and removed information on black veterans from the website of Arlington National Cemetery. If he were here today, he would surely recognize the hypocrisy of meritocracy that he had seen in his own life, and may not even be surprised that a qualified black man and four-star general defense secretary would be replaced by an unqualified white TV news host, and a black general who chaired the Joint Chiefs of Staff would be replaced by a lower-ranking white officer, and a lieutenant general who was one of the most senior-ranking black female officers would be summarily dismissed. He would recognize all the stunts of 2025 in the old tricks of the 1940s and 50s and 60s. So here's to you, Jackie Robinson. A nation turns its lonely eyes to you. The GOP has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, you know, it's that's what makes me tell y'all we've suffered a whole lot, but we have to organize and watch. Mm-hmm. Watch but organize. You have to. There's no time to sit back and talk about, okay, well, I'm just gonna watch it. No, it's no time for that. You have to be creative because it's going to affect every last one of us.
Well, what do you do once you let the wolf into the chicken coop? You know, and now they are running amok, biting off heads. You know, I mean, what do you do? Because
if it's 50 chickens in the chicken coop and the wolf is in there, and he biting off heads, then you better be one of the last heads he bite. That's all.
But my thought is, Julius, is that once Hitler was already in power, creating the gas chambers and everything, it was just a tad bit too late for them to say, "Oh my God, look what Hitler's doing."
You just made my point.
You know, they should have before, because see, Project 2025 was a manifesto written way before. And all anybody had to do, I mean, we did it on this show. Some of us did it. You know, I'm not sure about everybody, but we read it. We got the cliff notes. We saw how it would impact not just us, but the masses. So now that they're racing our history, erasing people that were valid in their struggle. What can we do other than say, well, we hope that it stops at some point? But I mean, you're asking us to push a big boulder up a hill at this point. All we can do is watch it fall, really, and see what damage is done once it's all cleared. That's how I feel. I don't know.
Well, you could sit home and you could sit back and watch and do what you got to do, but if you're not part of the solution, then you could just watch from the sidelines, and that's just what it is. You're an advocate. I can see tonight you're adamant about not doing anything, but not doing anything will get you fucked up. So you need to do something. I don't care what it is. You need to be ready, because believe me, it'll hit you before it hit us. It's going to hit you before it hit us. You have a government job. We don't. It's going to hit you before it hit us.
It's already hit the us's, because all of us paying $9 for 12 eggs. You know, all of us are feeling it.
Get off AIDS.
And I'm going to just tell you, you know what I did? I punched up my resume. I put it on LinkedIn. I go on Indeed every day. My part-time job is looking for a full-time job. Because what I will not be is standing up here, you know, with my proverbial ass in my hand, hoping that it passes over me. I pray every day, you know, that I'm not left without a job, but don't think that I'm not strategizing over here and saying, well, I might have to live off of my 401k for about 3 months.
Right.
You know,
hopefully,
but I can't stress.
401k ain't connected to the stock market, and it tanks also. So it's going to affect us. They're trying to affect the whole economy. They're trying to ruin and bankrupt America. Trump might be a Russian. I don't know. You know, he might be a Russian spy. I don't know. It is something going on that is so diabolical that we just can't. I can't figure it out. I'm serious. I'm always be able to sit back and just watch it and say, man, this is what he's doing. And I told my wife, asked my wife, I told her, I said, hey, he can't get away with what he's doing right now. This 2 months when he first got elected, and he started with those 300 executive orders. I say he can't get away with what he's doing right now unless he abolishes voting. He is signing an order to have every state send Elon Musk their voting rolls, and Elon Musk will send them back and tell him who can vote. So if that's the case and he's doing that, then he's really abolishing voting. He's telling us that who can vote and who can't. So if they let him, that's why I say let it just go. You got to be ready though. You can't just get ready when it's time to be ready. You got to get ready before it's time to be ready. You got to get ready so you won't have to get. You got to be ready so you won't have to get ready. And so he's gonna give. He's gonna do so much that the American people is just gonna say, "Hey, we can't take this no more." And those people are out front now. Let them keep doing what they're doing. Sit back and watch, but you got to organize. Our problem is in the Black community is that we don't organize. There's nobody here alarmed yet because it hasn't touched them yet. But in a few weeks, Social Security checks gonna stop. In a few weeks, income checks gonna stop. I got a big one coming. I don't even expect it to come. I don't expect it to come because I know what they're doing. So it's going to affect all of us. And it's got nothing violent. You don't want to ever do anything violent. Numbers just kills violence. Numbers will outdo everything. If you go 10 million strong, they have no choice but to give it up. He got to flee to another country. Thoughts? None?
Yes. Ain't nothing else to say about that, but I guarantee you got more people don't understand what's going on in this country. And one thing I can say about the Rabble, and just give credit where credit is due. Some of the people who's watching, it got up almost 6,000 views so far. Some of the people who watching this show, that's the first time they're hearing all this. That's the first time they break down hearing what's really going on. So hopefully when they go back and rerun it, they can write it down and say, oh man, I need to check that. Oh, boom, boom. You know, it's not always about us fighting back and forth, but at the end of the day, we giving knowledge like what really and truly is going on. And like Sonya said, half of people in America haven't even read Project 2025. They don't even know what the hell it means. But they're going to know pretty soon.
Okay, here's one for you women.
The first enemy of your life is your mouth. If you want to live without problems, close it. Never let pride guide you. Let your achievements speak for you. Never give up. Live your life according to your own desires. When God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat your old mistakes. Not everyone will understand your path. Anyway, you're here to live your life, not to explain it. People talk and they will always talk. So focus on what matters to you. You can't control what others think of you, but you can control your mouth and how you react to it. People always talk about your reactions, but never about the causes. Just because people accept you as you are, doesn't mean you have to ruin their lives.
Yeah. Hey, I'm laughing, right? You know, I got this podcast show, right, man? I just flat off went off. I mean, I went off. And Juice was right. And I said it to Juice, right? Juice said, man, I just got 3 minutes of it, man. He said, you know what? You know, they coming to get you. What you say? They coming to get you. I'm telling you, because one thing about you two, you just say any damn thing, boom. And he had me thinking, is that they come to get it. I said, man, I don't give a F. They come, let them come get it. So I'm looking at my door every morning.
I told you. I said, Bernard, it was, how long was that thing?
I did it probably about 40 minutes.
40-something minutes? Yeah. And I looked at the first 3 minutes and I stopped. I called him. I said, Bernard, this ain't the time. I said, you know, I'll say anything. Yeah. And I will. I don't care. I will say anything. But I understand until these people who are out front do enough, I got to watch what I say. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Because, see, they don't care what they do to you. They don't care that they arresting you illegally. Mm-hmm. Because they're running everything. They get the control. Donald Trump called for MSNBC to be shut down. Donald Trump has called for news media to only report what he says. He thinks that everything that he says is you must believe because that's the truth. You see what I'm saying? So you got to watch what you say because these people are playing a different ball game until those people that are out front make them submit and make them give up what their plan is. See, because when they do that, they're gonna already be done what they did, and we ain't gonna know what the hell it was they did. Mm-hmm. They're doing something that we don't know about. I don't know what it is. This man went to Fort Knox. What damn president going to Fort Knox? What president think that he can just give orders? See, that's what I told y'all about Joe Biden. I said, Joe Biden, Donald Trump is already telling you what he's gonna do. Be the man and go ahead and arrest him, put him away, and nobody.
Exactly.
I said that on this show. Joe Biden was too weak. I said, you ain't gonna do it, Joe, because you're too weak. But Donald Trump ain't. Go ahead, Natalie.
On that point, this plan has been set so far in motion that when the uprising happened on January 6th, the Congress or the Senate had every opportunity to impeach Trump. and they chose not to because they knew they wanted him to come back. Don't put it on Biden, because the Senate had every opportunity to impeach him at the first go round, and they refused to do so. This has been a plan that has been in motion for decades. At some point, we have to understand this. Yes, it is about organizing, just what Julia said, but also to understand the strategy. Like you just said, you know, we don't know all the secrets. We're talking about, you know, you get some folks who are so militant and say, oh, we're ready to go to war. No, we're not. Where is our CIA? Where is our FBI? We have an issue within our community that we can't seem to move without announcing it first.
Next.
Where's the moles? We have to operate like they do. If we gonna fight this fight, we need Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, CIA, FBI, and all the other secret militias that we don't know about.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
No, I'm good. I'll pass it to Bernard or Chandra.
Oh, I already say I'm good. I'll send y'all the video, but I still kept it up, Jew.
All right. I saw it.
I think the hardest word in America has been the word shit. I thought it's easy, that I know what shit means. But it turns out I didn't know shit. If something is bad, it's shit. If something is really good, it's the shit. I would have never guessed that. I had to study that shit. If I give shit to you, that means that that I'm telling you off. But if I give a shit, then I care. And if I take shit, then I accept that you are bullying me. But if I take a shit, I take a shit. And I learned that my shit is always good and positive, but your shit, his shit, her shit, always bad. Like, I can't deal with her shit. I have to put up with his shit. Clean up your shit. But don't touch my shit. If somebody says, I have shit to do, it can refer to any activity whatsoever. Any, except one, actually shitty.
Right. Cute. Very cute.
Yeah, it was cute. And y'all, we on this. This is a
Come on now.
This is a adult show. So the things that we put on here, we won't necessarily put anywhere else on any of our platforms. But this is an adult show, late night, and so y'all just understand what we're doing. All right. Anybody got anything about? Anybody got any shit for me?
No, just more shit.
Okay. I'm just checking. Where was I?
The last
one. We are
one.
talking about crime syndicates that work on a quasi-governmental level because they do not take any of their high-ranking people and actually run them for office. The people who run for office are never more than middle level within these corporations. We have multiple insiders, whistleblowers, some of whom I've spoken to directly, who have witnessed American presidents acting like simpering little wimps in front of these higher-ranking cabal members because they are terrified of them. This cabal has at its core, believe it or not, a Luciferian belief system. You got to understand, whether you believe this or not is irrelevant. This is their religion. This is what they actually believe. They actually believe that creating these fake terrorist attacks that kill large numbers of people, that is a sad but necessary evil that they have to do in order to secure control of us, to prevent us from destroying the whole planet. You have high-level people who believe this adamantly and are financing things like vaccines that actually have cofactors inserted in them that over time can be combined with other cofactors to try to create population reduction.
Well,
saying that the whole time I've been here.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
Biological warfare is real.
Yes, it is. That's
Anybody
right.
else? Huh? Y'all tired?
I saw you yawning over there too.
I ain't never tired. We got about 4 or 5 more videos.
I need you to work on your lighting next week, okay?
Yeah, I've been supposed to do that forever. I put sitting at my other desk is better lighting, but I just got that. There you go, you boy. I like this boy.
Why did we pick Target when Walmart out of order, McDonald's is out of order, John Deere's out of order, Bank of America's out of order, Amazon is out of order? Right. Is we wanted to go, the African proverb says, if you want to eat an elephant, do one piece at a time. Mm-hmm. So we picked Target first for several reasons. Number one, Target is headquartered in the same city George Floyd was killed. Mm-hmm. When George Floyd was killed, Target came out, made an announcement that they're going to invest $2 billion in the black business. $2 billion, drum roll, and it starts December of 2025. Mm-hmm. When Trump made the announcement January of 2025, they dishonored that commitment. So we wanted to hold them accountable because when they made the pledge, it had nothing to do with DEI. Secondly, I am embarrassed, Breakfast Club, to say to you, Negroes spend $12 million a day in Target. Mm-hmm. And I don't know any black business that amasses that much money in any singular day.
Is it $12 million a day?
A day. Mm-hmm. Number 3, Target is on 27 college campuses and not one HBCU. Mm. Number 4, outside of the federal government, Target is the largest employer of black people. There are 400,000 black people on payroll and don't honor us. So if we're giving that kind of money, that much human capital, and to not honor us, I think is dismally disrespected. And because they're publicly traded, we wanted to see what will happen in those 40 days that shows the data. This is the impact when black people walk away, and to share it with those sharecrops. So it will not just be 40 days, but every movement has to have a benchmark. It's got to have a strategy, and you got to have some data.
That's right.
Go ahead, Pastor Jamal.
I love it. Target ain't nothing but some. I ain't never seen no black people in Target.
Well, you know what? Now here, they're in Target all the doggone time, But I totally agree. But I also agree that we need to move down the line, not only at Target, but Amazon and wherever else. Now that is the one thing I've been doing, Julius. I've been participating in these blackouts.
Okay.
I have all the dates and I know which ones I'm not supposed to be shopping at, So I'm not going to put up a sign and I'm not going to put my boots on the ground so they can shoot me dead in the street the way they want to. But what I can do is control who my dollar goes to.
Hello.
I've been to Target 3 times in my life. In my life. In my entire life. 3 times. I've been to Target. And the last time I went to Target, I didn't even buy nothing because they didn't have what I was looking for. Yeah. 3 times in my life.
If you're a middle income black woman, we order our groceries from them because usually, that Target is one step up, we feel in our minds, from Walmart, because I don't like going in Walmart, but I will go in Target.
Yeah, I'm a Walmart guy. No.
But these days, I'm not going in any of them, and I'm trying to find. And that's what you can do if you are an African American or brown person, find other places. I started going to the Asian market for all my vegetables, and it's cheaper. I'm gonna just tell y'all that.
They don't like our ass either.
Well, Sandra, we only got 20 minutes left, and we got
I'm
to
just
get
saying.
videos out. And you like to go on.
That's how you protest, though.
Okay.
That's how we should be protesting this time.
Follow the
No more going out into the streets.
Follow the chart.
That's right, Chandra.
All right. Look at it. All you want to talk about is that, right? Or not? What's wrong with her?
If I right now decided that I wanted to play Monopoly with you, and for 400 rounds of playing Monopoly, I didn't allow you to have any money, I didn't allow you to have anything on the board, I didn't allow for you to have anything. And then we played another 50 rounds of Monopoly, and everything that you gained and you earned while you were playing that round of Monopoly was taken from you. That was Tulsa, that was Rosewood. Those are places where we built black economic wealth, where we were self-sufficient, where we owned our stores, where we owned our property, and they burned them to the ground. So that's 450 years. So for 400 rounds of Monopoly, you don't get to play at all. Not only do you not get to play, you have to play on the behalf of the person that you're playing against. You have to play and make money and earn wealth for them, and then you have to turn it over to them. So then for 50 years, you finally get a little bit and you're allowed to play. And every time that they don't like the way that you're playing, or that you're catching up, or that you're doing something to be self-sufficient, they burn your game. They burn your cards. They burn your Monopoly money. And then finally at the release and the onset of that, they allow you to play and they say, okay, now you catch up. Now at this point, the only way you're going to catch up in the game is if the person shares the wealth, correct? But what if every time you share the wealth, then there's psychological warfare against you to say, oh, you're an equal opportunity hire. So if I played 400 rounds of Monopoly with you and I had to play and give you every dime that I made, and then for 50 years, every time that I played, if you didn't like what I did, you got to burn it like they did in Tulsa and like they did in Rosewood, how can you win? How can you win? You can't win. The game is fixed.
I've been saying it since I've been here.
Going back to what Uncle Sam said during the Super Bowl, the game is fixed.
There's no question. Natalie, would you like to explain what that means?
You know, for years they had signs that said whites only.
Right.
I'm at this point right now.
Okay. Well, are you going to start an organization where it's going to unify Black people so that we can start doing things together? And
I'm trying to come up with our people can pose some challenges. And so the thing is it has to start with a remnant.
Okay.
It has to start with a remnant of people who understand that there are many layers to us winning this thing.
Well, I think it has to start with you. Because we don't need, we don't need no excuses. It has.
I'm not making excuses. I'm trying to put it together. But what happens is people want to come in with their position, and there's nothing wrong with that position.
Right.
It's just that it's not the only position.
Well, the thing is, you start it. You can't talk about it. You got to start it. I got an organization with 250 guys. We've been meeting every summer for the last 8 years. Bernard has those meetings, and I have failed to get these guys to do what is necessary to build what we are about to approach in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years, in the next 18 months. So I have, it isn't that I have failed, they haven't been paying attention. So I didn't want to press it because they're there for those 3 or 4 days to have a good time and to enjoy the each other, and do things in the community. So that is I've started those groups. I got a group called Free Inc. Friends Reinvesting in Entrepreneur Enterprises. So, I've started the group. I got guys that I've met with that we're supposed to be investing money now so we can build. I got a partner down in Daytona, Florida, probably watching the show right now.
Mm-hmm.
Has 2 commercial properties that he want me to bring guys there, and let's see whether we can build on these properties.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes people to understand the economics. How Jay Jones used to say, economics. It's about economics.
Damn sure, right.
And if we don't get that, then all we're going to do is continue to sit there and just complain. I'm not a complainer. I'm a doer. Y'all might not like this one.
Africans have always known for millennia that if you simply live a life of righteousness, a life of truth, a life of justice, a life of harmony and balance and reciprocity, what you put out, you know it's coming back to you. Africans have known for thousands of years that if you would simply do that, that the God of creation would do right by you. Real simple. Is that complicated? Did y'all miss what I just said? See, but what happened is religion came in, a religion that we did not create, a religion that was given to us by those who stole us. Oh God, well, I'm here now. A religion given to us by those who stole us from our motherland and gave us this religion. And here's the deep thing about it. We're not thinking. I say it again. We are not thinking. Because if you would think just a little bit, common sense would tell you that the person who put a chain around your neck, whatever religion it is that they're giving you, can't be for your good.
That's right.
Can't speak no better than that. That's why. See, and I tell people all the time, if people wonder why, you talk about these pastors all the time. These pastors are preaching a religion that the man gave them, who put chains on their necks. Don't tell me shit about what they're saying. I got my relationship with God, and I know who God is. You can't give me no God. You can't tell me nothing about God, because I done experienced it from a level that you have never experienced it at. I've had that solitude and that time where I can say I have really connected with God. So you can take the person who put you in them chains and they gave you their religion, and you can preach it all day long. I don't disrespect nobody. That God is God. If that can get you to the same God, then that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. That's your belief, but don't try to put it on me. Don't try to tell me anything about nobody going and doing. I ain't getting into that. That's a whole nother show. We're going to get into that later on, but we will get into it. See, we accept things too easily without understanding what it is. These people gave you a religion and you think it was for your good, and now you ready to die for it? You think that somebody would have died on a cross for you? Y'all out y'all goddamn mind. Really? Yeah, you're not thinking. You ain't using common sense.
Say it, Pastor.
I had 21 years of common sense to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not knocking your religion. Keep practicing it.
I am.
It'll lead you to God. It's going to lead you to God. But you can't tell me no different. Because you can't tell me that you know closer than I am. I'm not accepting what they gave me. I got common sense to understand that what they told me is a lie. I got common sense enough to understand that what I'm reading is a damn lie. Common sense, use it. But you don't want to because you want to be brainwashed. You want to be led instead of lead. You don't want to
right.
You want to be led. But anyway, that's just who I am. Y'all wonder why I go so hard on the preacher. I ain't got no problem. Y'all can believe what you want to believe.
It's not. Would you agree that it's not just the preacher, but it's also the responsibility of the congregation to study, to learn, not just the Bible?
We're black people are too lazy to go learn any damn thing except what they've been taught all their damn life.
Tradition. Mm-hmm.
If you really knew where the Bible came from, you'd be saying, damn, the Sumerian text, go read the Sumerian text. The Sumerian text was around 2,000 years before Jesus even existed. But you don't want to go and read that. They know, but they know that if they put it in a book and they give you the book, all you're going to read is that book.
After they cut and paste
Go
it.
read the Sumerian text. Find it, Google it. Go into it. You know,
I have the Ethiopian Bible. I started reading it. You know, it's the 88.
But you can't you can't get into this argument with black people about the Bible. You can't get into argument with black people about Christianity because that's what they believe. And that's okay as long as you believe in God.
Yeah, because see, the one thing is it's not having a relationship with your church or your pastor. It is having an encounter with God that brings you to the true knowledge of God. I don't care what your religion is or the beliefs that you do, but when you've had an encounter with God on any level, that's, you know, nobody can convince me that God is not God, you know. Mm-hmm. And maybe I don't know all 66, you know, books of the Bible, but I promise you this, I've had encounters with my God that lets me know that he's here because I was on my deathbed.
2 videos
and
left.
He came.
2 videos left. Little Charlie, 2 videos left.
Hey.
Right.
I voted for him. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I was out there with my wife voting for our brother. I, like you, am very proud that a black man sits in the White House. But I also understand very clearly, and we should understand that it is the White House. And until we exercise power to force that house to address our agenda. Now remember, our dear sister Julianne Malvo mentioned A. Philip Randolph. Man, that was long time ago. And the cry was jobs and justice. In the March on Washington in 1963, the cry was jobs and justice. In the 20-year anniversary of the March on Washington, the cry was jobs and justice. We are now in 2010. And what is the cry? Jobs and justice. Well, wait a minute. How long are you going to sit around begging white people to do for us what we have the power to do for ourselves?
and you have to understand the context of what he's saying. What he's saying is that you don't need to beg people to do something for you when you can do it yourself.
Create it for yourself.
The Asians shop and do things with themselves. Caucasians shop and do things within themselves. Hispanics shop and do things within themselves. We're the only people on the planet that supports everybody else and not ourselves.
Yep.
We're the only people on the planet. Only people on the planet. And he's trying to say, wake the hell up. It's just like they've been brainwashing us and making us do this for 50 years. It's not racist. It's not anything that's racist. It is understanding where what you should be doing.
That's right.
You know, and that's just part of what it is. And people just don't understand it. But that is what it is. Last video.
Fact about slavery they don't teach you in Sunday school. The Lord said unto Abraham, know for certain that your descendants will be strangers in a country that's not their own, and they will be enslaved and mistreated for 400 years. But I will punish the nation they serve as slaves, and afterward they will come out with great possessions. That's Genesis 15:13. Sounds familiar? In the early 15th century, the Portuguese were the first to capture slave off the western coast of Africa, starting with Guinea, Senegal, and modern-day Ghana. Then the Spaniards adopted the practice. Then the Roman Catholic turned it into a business, making the British Empire the biggest beneficiary of the transatlantic and the Middle Passage. Slave trade transporting approximately 12.5 million Africans between 1619 and the early 1800s, scattering families from remote and nearby villages in Africa to the New World. Modern-day North American, South America, and the Caribbean. All of those nations I mentioned are going to face the wrath of the Most High God. Genesis 15:15, the Lord said, in the fourth generation, your descendants will come back here, for the sin of the Amorites has not yet reached its full measure, meaning the land that are being occupied by the Edomites. Modern-day Israel and Africa will be preoccupied by the descendants of the enslaved, but will gradually manifest it. Black people are the ones that have been scattered among all nations. They have been enslaved for 400 years without identity in a strange land. You're telling me that the Most High wasn't telling or foretelling us these things for years. Ever wonder why the slave masters supervised us back in the days of slavery when our ancestors were reading the Bible? Ever wonder why the Roman Empire destroyed the black images of Jesus converted to the image Julius Caesar? Ever wonder why in history classes, when doing the history of black people, they start with slavery? But they will never tell about the 12th and the 13th centuries where the Moors traversed Europe teaching European civilization. They will never tell you about the Canaanites or the people of Kemet, which is modern-day Egypt. They will never tell you that originally the Palestinian were black. Don't believe me, Google it. If you want consult anything I said, consult the Bible or Google. Like and follow for part 2, Pringle Design, for more content like this.
Hey, it is what it is, y'all. And that's what it is. We are out of time. We've been 3 hours. This is the longest show we ever had.
Yes.
But it was a lot of stuff to cover and the stuff that we had to cut short. And it was 2 other videos that I just pulled up for next week. One was the joke of the week and another one was something else. But we'll bring that up next week. I appreciate y'all. Great show, great commentary, great passion. Cozy and Bernard, y'all call each other and make up. Me and Charlie always did. And we're gonna go from there. Cozy, stop trying to be the man.
Stop laughing, Natalie.
Yeah. Stop trying to be the man. Y'all read these comments in. I don't have time to put them up, and we'll go from there. And love y'all. And we going. We got.
Good night. Good night, y'all. It's late over here in Houston.
like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this.